Bum, 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 bum. Those Good evening. Wait. Okay. Oh, so don't close. Don't close. Do not close your eyes. Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? Wait, I didn't forget. Okay. We're doing this. See, this is fine. How's everyone doing? Hello. Ding dong. It's way too warm, guys. It's way too warm. Is this one? I think it's this one. It's way too warm already. I'm melting. It's 24 degrees in my room. We had like 27 today outside. Ooh, I think I got a slight sunburn. Guys, do not touch grass. Do not touch grass. I repeat, do not touch the grass. Jesus Christ. Okay. What was the last time we did? It was the school festival, right? Wait, we finished the school. Oh, I remember, guys. So we were at the school festival, and Jessica thought her mom was watching her, like Natsui was watching her. But in the end, she wasn't, so she kind of lied to her. And well, you know. After she finished eating, Jessica didn't feel like going straight to her room. Her room was basically the place her parents had ordered her to be. So perhaps for Jessica, instead of returning to her own room, being in an unknown location in this large mansion was a meager form of resistance. Yeah, she left the dinner. She left the dinner table. She was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. I was like, goodbye. Jessica felt that even being in the mansion made it hard to breathe. So she went outside to the rose garden. Yeah. I mean, the song that she sang, you know. Oh, that's so sad. Jessica laughed at what she was sulking over. She laughed at what kind of words she could possibly have been expecting. That was dumb of me. In the end, I was just acting like an entitled brat. I'm like a little exasperated with myself and it makes me want to laugh. Ah! Why is he so loud? Kanon-kun! Aww. It's Rasputin, guys! It's Rasputin! She was about to force a laugh. Kanon suddenly started talking to her, and she choked. Nani? I'm in love with you, Ojo-sama. No? I'm pressing the button. Jessica's expression became the one she always wore when looking at Kanon. The listless Jessica from a second ago was gone. He had still only known Jessica as the eventual successor to the Oshiromiya family as he had until yesterday. He might have mistakenly thought that Jessica's mood had sprung back to normal. But that wasn't right. He now knew a part of her that he couldn't have seen until yesterday. So understood that there was no way Jessica actually felt the way she appeared. Wait, wasn't it like it cannot be seen without love? Wait, Kanon? Oh? He kinda liked it. Aww. Oh, that's cute. Even though she had heard the words she most wanted to hear, Jessica acted shyly and couldn't accept them openly. Me neither, Kanon, me neither. I have this. Wait, where's my kazoo? I have this. Although I can play the guitar. At the time, Connor had never felt as though he'd been looking down on Jessica in this way. But all the people he'd seen playing special instruments were on the other side of the brown tubes in the TV. At the very least, he'd been under the impression that it'd be impossible for Jessica. That is such a weird, how do you say it? Not behavior, like thought process, like I'm just furniture, so I will never ever do anything that can define me as a person, right? What? I'm not sure anymore. Okay. Exactly. Fuck that shit. So weird. It's like don't really have special feelings, don't do anything that can define you as a person. That is so weird. No, I'm just furniture, blah blah blah. I love you, Josama. Ah. Eh? It was fun. Uh-oh. Oh, so he actually has feelings. Kano probably hadn't noticed that emotion himself. Most likely Kano saw something he'd never seen before, or learned about it for the first time, and felt envious. To trick himself out of that emotion, he'd call himself furniture over and over. It's already annoying to her, isn't it? Yeah, and she kinda has to inherit the family. Yep. Yo, Kanon, why are you so loud? She has boobas and he doesn't? Yes, boobas? I'm furniture, my lady's not. He was about to say that, but stopped. Yeah, me neither. Oh, he's still like, I'm furniture, and she's like, fuck that shit. Oh, that's basically the one at school, right? How old was he again? 15, 14, right? I mean, he doesn't really have a choice, does he? Because he's an orphan. That's called schizophrenia, maybe? Oh, wait. Isn't she talking about the same thing? There was an episode 1, right? About Maria. Like, Maria has this witch self, right? On the one hand, she has like this kinda autistic one. And on the other hand, she is kind of this witch persona, which is like a totally different person.
現実逃避とかとは違うぜ。そのもう一人の自分でいるとき、私は最高に生きているって実感できる。だから、普段の日常がどんなに窮屈で退屈でも、私はきっと窒息せずに生きていけるってわけ。
Interesting. I didn't see that parallel earlier.
自分の中に、自分が本当に好きになれる自分を作る。
To make another me, one that isn't furniture. Through a relationship with George Summer, has Shannon given birth to another self that isn't furniture? And did this other Shannon see something that cannot be seen by furniture?
私さ、カノン君のプライベートって全然知らないぜ。
I don't think he has any private life, does he?
なんだか想像できる。カノン君のプライベートには多分何もない。
That is sad. Oof, Kanon couldn't reply, but that wasn't answer enough. He had no concept of a private life. So Kanon would always be Kanon. So furniture would always be furniture. Oh, but Shannon is like, yo, I'm actually also Sayo. So what about his real name? Ah, here we go. In the Fukuin house, new graduates would be given new families and a new life, but they were also given a new name. In his case, that was Kanon.
確かに、僕のこの名は仮のものかもしれません。
Before he had thought of himself as Kanon and no one else. But he remembered. There definitely had been another self that wasn't Kanon. But that was far, far away, beyond the distant fog of oblivion.
なら、カノン君にもカノン君である時とそうでない時で違う自分がいてもいいはず。使用人である時のカノン君は自らを家具と呼び厳しく自己を戒めてるかもしれない。でもカノン君じゃない時の君は
So what is his name?
もっともっと自由に生きていいと思うんだ。
Those were definitely weren't just lip service. Jessica had also been like this in the past. She had cursed her own birth into an environment different from all of her friends at school. Only she had been in a heavily constricted environment, forced to learn all sorts of things. And she had even been told whom she was and wasn't allowed to play with. That is so fucked up, isn't it? It may have been sad, but she'd given up, resigning herself to the fact that she'd been born under that kind of star. But one day, Jessica stopped giving up and surrendering. Stuff like Ushiromiya family customs and pressure didn't matter. She created a real Jessica. No! Hello, Drago. How are you doing? She created a real Jessica inside herself, one who could do what she really wanted to do. Ouch! Oh, okay, so that's her other persona. Good night, Drago.
だからこそジェシカである時も頑張れるんだ。カノン君にもカノンである時と。
Stream elements, are you good there? Wait. Stream elements, are you good there? Stream elements. I remember I got that bot back. Wait. Let me see. Let me see. Fucking hell, I didn't deactivate those, did I? Okay, this one. That one. That one. Okay. Okay, we're Gucci. We're Gucci.
カノンじゃなくて、その
What's your name?
本名である時で
What is
カノン
it?
じゃない時自分を好きになれる自分に
What's his name? Does it also start with a K?
僕がカノンじゃない時
He once thought of his real name as being completely meaningless. Because of that, he thought that Kanon summed up everything about him. And now Jessica was telling him to create something new, another cell that wasn't canon.
カノン君
What's your name?
嫌じゃなきゃ教え本当の名前なんて言うの
Ooh, it's getting spicy. Does it start with a K? Like Shannon is Sayo, so with an S? Also, why the frick is there food on my controller? Has my niece been here? Why is there food on my controller? Jesus Christ. I was silent for quite some time. Maybe Kanon's real name had risen to the tip of his tongue. Good evening, Martialis. How are you doing on this fine... Oh, it's the 1st of June already. How are you? It's warm here. Ugh. After hesitating for a long time over whether he should say it, in the end, he swallowed the bag down. Oh, come on, I want to know your name. What is it? Kanon, then we will just call you, I don't know, Wim. And those words contain a faint rejection. This guy. Come on, please mellow out.
作られた家具の材料が元は何という木の幹であったかなんてどうでもいいことと同じです。
だからよせって。家具じゃないんだぞ。
Me too. I might have a slight sunburn. It doesn't hurt, but it's slightly red, so I was like, okay, I gotta get out of the sun.
僕は人間じゃない。
Whoa, Kanon. Kanon clearly voiced his refusal. It was with a rage that he normally didn't show. Jessica couldn't say anything back and was struck silent. Oh.
お嬢様は人間です。
Bro!
だからどんな生き方をしようとも自由で。
It's so sad.
どんな未来も可能性もある。
It is so
それはま
sad.
るで翼を持ち自在に空を舞う鳥のよう。
So I really think it's either Kanon and Jessica who are gonna die on the second Twilight, or what was his name again? Shannon and what was his name? George.
でも僕にはそんなものはないんです。僕がたとえ鳥に見えたとしてもアヒルに過ぎない。
A domestic duck.
アヒルに翼はあっても飛ぶことはできない。
I bet there's like fan art of him where he's just a duck. I hope there's fan art of him where he's just a duck.
なのに空の夢を語るなんてそんなのは残酷すぎる。
Bro.
家具だのアヒルだの。なんだってんだよ一体。
I don't know either. Jessica had unconsciously gone along with Kanon's forceful manner of speaking, but she realized that she shouldn't fire back and swallowed her words.
私は
Oh.
君のことを何も知らない。
She has a big crush on
友
him.
達も知らないし、その苦労も知らない。
But isn't this kind of weird, right? She has a crush on him, but basically she knows nothing about him. She only knows his like furniture cell. And then she's like, okay, but what about a different cell? That's so weird.
君がどうして自分を家具だなんて言い出すようになったのか想像もつても知って。君は家具でもアヒルでもない。ちゃんとした人間だぜ。
No, you're a domesticated dog.
使用人としてのカノン君が家具だと言うならそれでもいいよ。でもカノン君は家具でない時の人間の時の自分を作ってもいいとは思わない？
It's kind of weird why he's so against it, right?
そんな可能性を抱けるのはお嬢様が人
That
間
is
だから
so
です。
weird.
僕はそうじゃない。僕には未来も可能性も
But
見
why?
るべき夢もない。
That is, I don't
だからお
understand.
嬢様、
Like, what did they tell them at the
それ
orphanage?
以上残酷なことを言わないでください。
Yeah, well,
なんでだよ。
can the killing finally start, please?
そんなことを言うんだよ。
お嬢様が僕のことをご自分と同じ人間だと勘違いなされているようだからです。僕とお嬢様は違う存在。それをはっきり申し上げておきたかったのです。
But
シャノンに聞きました。
why?
お嬢様は僕のことをお 気に入りになられているとか。
Oh. Ah, shit. The cat's out of the bag.
いや
Ah.
僕は人間に限りなく近い姿をしています。
You are a freaking human.
シャノンのように自分を人間だと錯覚して一時
Maybe it's because he
恋愛
has
の真似事をすることもできるかも
Beatrice.
しれない。
Because he can see her. That's the weird thing, right? We always thought that witches and shit weren't really there, but apparently they actually exist.
でもそれは自分を騙しているに違い
And he totally doesn't like Beatrice.
お嬢様を騙すことにもなるのです。シャノンとジョージ様も必ず破綻する。その日が訪れることをシャノンだって理解しているだろうに。バカなことを。
That's weird.
バカだってことはないだろ。そりゃジョージ兄さんは立派な人だし、両親の期待も背負ってる。 確かに結婚とかになればエヴァおばさんがいろいろと口出しをしてくるだろうし、まあそのゼントは多難だと思うぜ。
I mean, does it really matter? Just elope, just run away.
ジョージ兄さんはそんなのに屈する人じゃねえ。シャノンをジュリエットになんかしねえぜ。きっと幸せにしてくれる。
That would be weird though. Juliet was underage, wasn't she?
人は家具と恋などできない。お嬢様が家具を愛することができても僕にお嬢様を愛することができない
That's
と
so weird.
そう思う。
Those words of Kanon's crushed all of Jessica's bittersweet feelings from that day. There was nowhere her emotions could have predicted that she'd be refused so bluntly. In an instant, she lost the willpower that had led her to try and unravel something stubborn in Kanon's heart. Before she knew it, she was just standing there in shock.
お嬢様が僕を好かれてい
Bro,
るという
he's
気持ちは
brutal.
僕の思い上がりによるものなら
Kanon is brutal as hell.
お許しください。
That face, that looks like a copy paste from Battler, doesn't it? That's like a copy paste face of Battlers.
まあそこは否定しない。
That is creepy as hell.
ありがとうございます。
Eh?
僕を人間だと思ってくれてありがとうございます。 そのお気持ちだけで僕は本当に嬉しい
But
で
he
す。
doesn't have
そ
feelings.
してそれ以上は僕には残酷すぎるから。
いや
Eh?
もう十分だぜ。その悪かったな。
Eh? Jessica recklessly scratched at her head and spoke, trying to force her voice to sound bright.
私一人がいろいろ先走っちゃって迷
Oh.
惑かけたよ。
Oh, he really hurt her feelings.
貴重な休み
Oh,
を
no.
丸一日振り回しちゃって。
Oh, she's gonna cry.
ごめん。
No, Jessica.
僕も楽しそうなお嬢様が見られて嬉しかったです。
Ah, Jessica.
じゃあ今夜はこれで終わりにしようぜ。私も部屋に戻って仕事をしないとまた母さんに怒られちまうよ。
Bro, you just
そう
broke
さ
her
れた方がよろしい
heart.
でしょう。おやすみなさいませ。お嬢様。
Someone slapped this man.
おやすみ。
Oh. Kana saw Jessica trot away with her back to him, looking disheartened. But then she suddenly broke into a reckless dash and disappeared in the direction of the mansion. As he watched her back for just an instant, Kana was tormented by the feeling that he'd just made a huge mistake. Bro! She's a great girl, what the hell? But he hadn't made a mistake at all. He'd been forced to refuse her now for her sake, while the pain was still at its smallest.
女を泣かせるとはなかなかやるではないか。
Beatrice!
お前がそこまで拒絶するとは意外であった。普通に受け答えしていれば、わらわの魔法で 二組目の恋人たちが生まれていたもの。
That's why he rejected her. Ah, because of the mirror.
いつからそこに。最低なやつだな。
I like her. When you turned around, the witch was suddenly there. It looked like she'd been there the whole time, watching the two of them as though enjoying a play.
わらわへの暴言は愉快なる見せ物に免じて特別に許す。
Oh, I just remembered. I think there's there's Maria afterwards. There will be slice of life about Maria, won't there? Oh.
男と女のこじれ合いに勝る見せ物は千年を経ても存在せぬな。わらわにとっては何よりも甘美な
God damn it,
止め
Beatrice.
られぬ快楽よ。
Now she's talking about drugs, please, huh? Canon pulled the butterfly brooch off his oh god, what? How do you pronounce this again? Wait, brooch? Was it brooch? Was it brooch? Was it brooch? Brooch! It was the manifestation of the great magic the witch had bestowed. Brooch. Without hesitation, Canon slammed it against the ground and stomped on it. Bro.
ほう、
Oh.
わらわの与えたものと知りつつ、それは何を意味するのか。
今理解した。お前がしているのは恋のキューピッドなんて洒落たものじゃない。
What?
お前は結ばれぬ者たちに
Oi!
恋を見せてたぶらかして楽しんでいるだけの悪魔。
Oi! I really like your little toot.
そう思うも自由よ。わらわが力を貸した人間の多くはお前と同じようなことを口にする。
ほうけるな。お前
I'm
は
playing dumb.
シャノンを憐れんで力を貸したんじゃない。恋に胸を焦がすシャノンの心の隙をついて自分を封じていた鏡を割らせた。
Oi, 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 oi.
その末路まで想像がついていてもてあそんでいる。違うか。
Ah, her laughter's great.
家具とはつくづく哀れな存在よ。
Uh-oh.
夢も未来も恋すらもないか。よいよい、身の程はわきまえるに限るぞ。ジェシカの心にはお前が察する通り淡い恋心があった。そなたはそれにハサミを入れ刈り取ったつもりでいる。
Oh? What?
だが知っておるか。
え？
木は勝手に茂らせたものよ。
Oh
枝を
shit.
間引き剪定したものの方が太い枝をつけるというぜ。
So she might try
シ
again.
ャーノンとジョージもやがては結ばれ得ぬ恋に行き詰まり、わらわ好みの大きな果実を実らせるだろう。
Wait, there's a sentence missing. Ah, there we go. Amusing, how truly amusing. Shannon and George will also eventually reach a stalemate with their great, their unfulfillable love ripening into the sort of lush fruit I love.
しかし、いかんせんあの二人はうまくいきすぎていて、面白くなくてな。
Eh? What's she gonna
そ
do?
こへ行くと、お前たちは大いにわらわを楽しませてくれそうだぞ。
Oh, okay, so I really think Twilight 2 might actually be Shannon and Kanon. Kanon and Jessica. The witch laughed. Even though she had known the two could never be together, she had lent magic to bring them together. However, they couldn't escape the fate that prevented them from ever being truly joined. The witch knew that. Even if they were joined, Shannon and George, Kanon and Jessica would eventually break up. They would wander through an endless desert. I want dessert! An endless desert in this hell of love, tormented by an eternal thirst.
わらわがその力を
I want
対価な
dessert!
く貸すことがある
Dessert!
とでも恋に手は貸そう。その対価は やがて必ず訪れる二人への
Ah,
過
shit.
酷な運命の鑑賞料としていただくわけよ。
So Kanon was actually right on
これ
point.
に勝る見せ物は1000年経っても存在せぬ。金蔵を見るがいい。
Kinzo's an
恋
idiot.
の味を知り、楽園を追放された哀れな老いぼれの末路を。
But we also know that she kind of pities him, right? That she feels at least a little bit
死
sorry.
んでも死にきれぬさながら亡者のような生き様を見るがいい。
やはりお前は魔女だ。
Yeah, well, you called her a demon earlier.
消えて失せろ、この悪魔め。
Usero. Usero.
頼まれずとも消えよう。まだまだわらわには力が戻らぬでな。
So she's gonna sleep sweet.
姿を現し続けるのはまだまだ疲れることよ。
She's so cute.
そなたら恋人たちに力を授けるのに無理をしすぎたのでな。触媒のブローチなしで力を維持し続け
Hydrating!
る
Thanks,
のは
Chrono. Thank you,
今
thank
のわらわには
you.
容易ではない。
Hello. Ah, this water's lukewarm. It might actually be like room temperature, which is about 23 degrees. Nice. Kind of ground his foot even more into the stomach brooch. Brooch. He felt a break under his foot. Then it evaporated like water and changed into butterflies that sparkled gold fluttering out from beneath Kanan's foot.
わらわもこの姿を保ち続けるのがちと苦しい。しばしそなたの願い通り姿を消
No,
す。
you're cute.
満ちぬ潮も月もないように我が魔力も必ず満ちる。そして必ずや訪れよう。わらわが蘇るにふさわしい
So
時。
that's in October, right?
それが明日のことか来年のことかさもなくば100年1000年未来のこ
No,
と
no,
か
no,
は
no,
想
no,
像
no,
も
no, no.
つ
It
か
will
ぬ。
be soon, it will be
だ
soon.
がわらわを楽しませてくれる者たちがおる限りわらわは必ずや力を得て蘇るであろう。その時までしばし姿を消す。
Taraba!
そなたの手のひらにもはやあざはなく、そなたが望むならば明日の朝にはわらわの存在など夢か幻のように消し去ることも
Why
で
that
き
was
よ
a
う。
thing.
忘れ去られることほどわらわに悲しいことはない。
So she can't exist as oops. She can't exist as long as like nobody believes in her. Hello? What button did I press?
だがわらわは必ずよみがえ
Of
る。
course there's still people believing in her. Yup,
そ
yup,
し
yup.
てその日がいつ訪れても
It's at
後悔
least
することのないよう
Kinzo, Maria, and
自らを戒め
Shannon.
わらわは必ずや再臨しこの島の真の主として全てを支配する。
Beatrice!
再び黄金鏡の扉が開かれる。欲深な亡者たちが
But yeah, I actually think
必ずやわらわを呼び
there will be
覚ます。
Maria and what's her name again? Her mom. I think there was a scene in a train. Oh boy.
くどい。
And then we will finally come to the killing, maybe, hopefully.
早く消え去れ、黄金の魔女。
She's so cute. Kanon, you are a soul. The witch became a cloud of gold butterflies and scattered away, leaving behind a scornful laugh. The whole area sparkled like a gold blizzard in a snow globe. It was a fleeting, fantastical scene that disappeared in a heartbeat. Pyam, 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 ba-dum, bam, bam, Beatrice! The witch could no longer be seen. However, Kanon felt like he could still hear that shrill, unpleasant laugh. It's not shrill, it is not unpleasant, it's cute.
ああ、愉快愉快。なぜに久しぶりの人の世はこうも愉快なのか。
She has so
恋
much
に
fun.
狂え、黄金に狂え、そのどちらにも狂わぬものなど人間にあらず。なるほど。故に家具とは言い得たり。
Nope, we're still leading up to it. First we had the romance between George and Shannon. Then the kind-ish romance between Yippee! Ruru! Hello, hello, hello! Are the cute girls here? Are the cute girls here? Hello! My name's Sorenya and I'm playing a kinda boring game right now, I'd say. Because it's a visual novel, but it's Umineko and I love it. Yeah, are the cuties all here? Hello, how you doing? You were playing. Oh, what was that game called again? I don't know. I saw someone play that once. Gunfire Reborn! Cute radars! No, it's sad. But yeah, we're reading the second episode of Umineko. There's sadly no killings yet. And so yeah. Get yourself some drinks, get yourself some popcorn, go to the bathroom, relax, do whatever you like to do, and thank you so much for the raid! Thank you, but I love this novel. It's been a while since I've read this, and I've never read it fully voiced. So that is new for me, and I love the voice actors. It's so great. But yeah. There's spoilers here if you haven't read the first episode yet. Although I think the novels are like 10 plus years old already. I'm not sure. I'm also thinking after reading all of the it's 7 or 8 novels. I think it's 8 novels because I read 7. After reading all 8 of those, which will be maybe around 100 hours, I might start reading Higurashi too. I love her. Yeah, I think the next pairing are Maria and her mom. And then Maria will get slapped really hard again. But I hope you had fun playing Gunfire Reborn. It's a little bit like Risk of Rain, right? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? 2 seeds of love have been sown. Wait, which one is the already one? What? So we have Shannon and George. We now have Kanon and Jessica. Who's the third one? Is it Kinzo and Beatrice? What? Who's the third one? Eh?
Beatrice!
Beatrice! Oh, Beatrice! Everyone loves this guy. Risk of brain? Yeah. It's definitely risk of brain. I'm risking to actually get a brain. Right now I only have 1 single brain cell. Beatrice! Right, he's an alcoholic. I forgot he's a freaking alcoholic. Beatrice! I need healing! I still don't get over the fact, like, you see my mouse, right? What is that? Why does he have his tie like this? Why? That is so weird. So if he wants to take off his cape, he has to take off his tie first, right? It's so weird. Oh, Beatrice! Those voice actors. I think he also at the time of his life voice acting Kinzo. Again, she's like, oh no. The alcoholic strikes again. Oh no, she's crying because Kana rejected her. Okay, so those are the 3 pairings, I gotcha. Oh shit. Wait, what?
おお、おいたわしやジェシカ様。
Kumasama-san!
寝室から聞こえてくるすすり泣く声に、私は事情を知りつつもどうしようもないのでございます。すべては若すぎた二人と近すぎた距離、そして生まれた家柄が遠すぎたゆえの悲劇。私はただお嬢様のお気持ちを汲み取り、足音を殺して静かに立ち去るのみなのでございます。
Why do they show her? They're so weird. Okay, so next one will be Maria and her mom, Rosa. Yeah, I definitely remember slapping Maria in the face in a train. I'm not sure for this episode. Oh? Ooh. Still not? Okay, it might have been a different episode then.
それって
I remember that being in the anime, right?
どう
Wasn't
い
the
う意味
bitch
です
slap
か
also in the anime?
ジョージさん。
Why is it
言
these
葉通り
two?
の意味だよ。僕はまだ自分の城を築き上げてない。
Is he gonna propose to her?
それができて初めて僕は
Date with
一人
Shannon.
前
It's
に
the
なれたと
second
思えるん
date.
だ。
It's the second date. The first one was at an
そ
aquarium.
の時君と結婚したい。
それはその
Wait, in the world before, that was pretty surprising to her, right? So they are moving pretty fast ahead now.
でもそれじゃ
Because Beatrice got like unlocked, her powers got
もう
unlocked.
僕の心が許せないんだ。
え
だから君に婚約指輪を贈りたい。
いいね。
婚約ですか。でもその私
Bro,
家具ですし。
that's way too fast. This guy, yo,
そうだ
it's our
ね。
second date here. Let's get engaged. Let's
じゃ
go.
あ家具は人の言うことを聞かないとね。
And then he's always playing the servant card. Yo, you're my servant. You have to listen to me.
今君に贈るのにふさわしい指輪を作らせてる。多
Bro.
分今度の親族会議の日には持っていけると思う。その時に送るからどうか君
Oh
の返事
no,
を
will
聞
it
か
be
せてほ
these
し
two
い。
after? Oh god, I don't know who will be the second Twilight. Because remember this? Remember the second Twilight? On the second Twilight, those who remain shall tear apart the two who are close. Ah, it might be these two after all. I don't know. Oh, because they are close. Jessica and Connor are not close yet.
君が僕の婚約を受けてくれた
Oh,
ら
it's these two guys.
僕はその席でおじい様を含めたすべての親族の前で君との婚約を宣言する。
Oh god.
ジョージ
Oh.
さん。
I guess it all depends who's left after the first Twilight. Yeah, I mean, yeah, true. Maybe one of these two guys will be in the first Twilight again.
君と僕の中を
Look at him.
ふさわしくないと咎める人たちはきっといる。
I just noticed. Look at his shoulders. Look at his shoulders. He has such broad shoulders than Sir.
でもそいつらの顔を見る必要はない。君はその瞳の中に僕だけを満たしてい
Ooh.
ればいいから。
I'm gonna throw up. Like,
君を必ず幸せにする。それだけは絶対に約束する。
right. The second episode is all about love. Is it Maria Ooh time? Is it Ooh time? Oh, it's witch time.
どのように実るのか楽しみでなら
Oh,
ない。
this is like what do you call it? Fourth world? Fourth wall?
憂に過ぎて腐り落
They're
ちる
talking about the
果実の
chessboard
駅
now,
に
aren't
黄
they?
金の蝶たちは舞い降り
She's watching at the chessboard
今よ
right
り収
now.
穫の日が待ち遠しい。宴の時はまだかま
Oh,
だか
Maraka. Monaco! Oh, I think she's at the chessboard. She's like looking at the chessboard right now. Because we know these worlds are now fabricated. Everything is fabricated because Betla was like, no! I do not believe in witches. Fuck that shit. And now we're... Ooh. Yeah! The killing! The killing will happen during the night on the 4th. Got a busy evening, so I shall watch the VOD for the lovely twin Thears. Hello, Cayman, and goodbye, Cayman. I knew it! It's ooh time! They'd eaten breakfast at a coffee shop in the station building. But yeah, do not worry, Cayman. He's fine, he's fine. The charge the inside of the shop had been decorated with Halloween colors since it was October. Maria had seemed to be awfully pleased with that. Yeah, she's gonna get slapped in the face. I remember that from the anime. For quite some time she talked loudly inside the train about wanting to have a Halloween festival. Guys! 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 Oh god. I'm dying. Thank you. There is that Halloween song. There's the Maria Halloween Umineko. There is that Halloween song. Okay, wait. That's a happy Halloween song. Beatrice. Gosh, there's lyrics. We're not gonna listen to the whole one, but Beatrice iruntai. Yeah, there's actually a Halloween song with Maria and Jessica. For quite some time she talked loudly inside the train about wanting to have a Halloween festival without caring that she was attracting the attention of others. Halloween is popular in Europe and America, but people aren't that familiar with it in Japan. And I mean, it's also only 1986. The shopping district was colorfully decorated with orange pumpkins, but the costume parade of children demanding sweets and saying, "Trick or treat," were nowhere in sight. Oh, it's a Nora's favorite. It's a Nora's favorite! You already look like a fucking witch! Shut the fuck up! Slap her. Slap her in the face. Slap her in the face! She has a freaking crown! But it wasn't completely full inside the train, it was really packed, with almost all of the seats occupied by passengers. Burn the witch! Burn Maria. Maria was making a fuss among them, stomping her feet on the seat while Rosa scolded her. Slap her! Rosa had warned her many times to lower her voice, but Maria hadn't obeyed her at all. Remember, I still think that Maria's on the spectrum, so... And she's also a child, she's a 9-year-old child, so... She's like, fuck all of this. Once Maria got like this, no matter how much you tried to explain the situation or calm her, she wouldn't listen. Before, Rosa used to pamper Maria and give in to her at times like this. But that had probably been a mistake. Surely Maria had gained the mistaken impression that throwing a tantrum long enough would make her mother give up and do what Maria said. Rosa had realized that error with the help of an educational book. Guys, books are evil! And since then, she'd hardened the part of her heart that wanted to pamper her beloved daughter. Her mutual understanding with Maria began to grow weaker and weaker, and she began to get... I can't read anymore, fuck that shit! And she began to get discouraged by her own powerlessness more and more often. Burn the books! Burn the witch! It's the 3rd of October! Bam! Das kun.
あなたにあげるお菓子はありません。
Slap her!
さっき朝ごはんを食べたでしょ。
Slap her!
お菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃう。お菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃう。
Slap her! So, I also like the music in the background. A startled woman who was sitting nearby as Maria stomped her feet, picked a candy out of her handbag and held it out to Maria.
お菓子もらえた。お菓子もらえた。
Oh, because you were being a naughty child.
ママ、ハッピーハロウィン。
Slap her!
こらマリア、勝手に人からお菓子をもらっちゃダメでしょ。
She's gonna slap her.
返しなさい。
She's gonna slap her.
いいんですよ。元気なお嬢さんですこと。おいくつです？
She's already 9, and she's like, oh, fuck, I thought she was 5. Maybe there was no malice in the old woman's words. However, Rosa seemed to find that remark extremely humiliating.
マリア、知らない人からお菓子をもらっちゃいけないっていつも言ってるでしょ。
Here we go. Here we go.
マリアがもらったの。やだ、マリアの。
Oh, here we go.
話しなさい。
Slap her!
ママの言うことを聞けっていつも言ってるでしょ。
Always have to think it's the same voice actor, but wait, you know? What's her name? Here. Give me a sec. Give me a hot second. But yeah, whenever I hear Rosa talk, I always think about this little girl. Ah, not little. Ooh. Where did I put it? You remember her? From Code. I muted myself. But that is if I'm not mistaken, wait, let me check on my anime list. Basically that one is Rosa. Was it Rosa? Wait, let me look at her. It's Koshimizu Ami, isn't it? Rosa. Yes, no, yes, that's her. So whenever I hear her talk, it's like, oh, God, yes. Yep. So we're gonna, here we go, there we go. Let go of my mama, here. Oh no! That's her now. Oh!
その言うのをやめなさいって言ってるでしょ。
No! Oh! She slapped her right in the face. Ah, yes. Like, why is it that parents think children will shut the fuck up if you slap them, like, right in their faces? Slap them everywhere. Rosa reflexively hit Maria violently on the cheek. In a flash, Maria started crying loudly. Rosa immediately took the candy from Maria's hand and pushed it back towards the dumbfounded old woman sitting next to them. So I don't need the glasses anymore, right? There's no more sun here. Oh.
ごめんなさい。
Oh no, oh no, the poor old lady. Breathing heavily, Rosa once again held the candy out to the old woman. After getting flustered about what she should say for a few moments, perhaps the old woman realized that her actions may have troubled this parent and child. And she accepted the candy bag, apologizing. Ro! Oops! Oops! Oopsies! After that, Rosa finally took notice of her surroundings. Her daughter's clothes were all messed up. She was crying and shouting with her nose dripping. And there were many dumbfounded passengers watching them. Except for the sound of the train running, the interior was completely silent. Yeah, but also nobody gives a fuck. It's 1986. Fortunately, that pitiful silence didn't last more than a short while. However, it was followed by an even more painful atmosphere as everyone began to whisper. Maria shouted, cried, kicked, and stomped her feet as usual, paying no heed to the people sitting around her. Impulsively, Rosa tried to slap her again. Rosa! But she noticed the cold eyes of the people in the train and couldn't. Oh no, she's just overwhelmed. When the train stopped, Rosa forcibly pulled Maria's arm and got off, almost dragging her daughter along. Oh shit. Maria didn't stop crying. Rosa took her to the end of the platform and hit her cheek again. Yeah! At the moment she was hit, Maria stopped crying for an instant. But before long, she shouted and cried even more than before. Overwhelmed with emotion, Rosa gripped the nape of Maria's neck and dragged her, tugging at her hair. Ooh, she's basically just abusing her child at this point. Remember that scene in the Rose Garden? Yeah. That's like in the Rose Garden. Because she's on the freaking spectrum, lady. Bro. She just needs special attention, please. She's fine. In those severe words, Rosa hit Maria's cheek over and over again. The more Maria cried and shouted, the more Rosa hit her. And the more Maria was hit, the more intensely she cried and shouted. Okay. Bam! She got done with the daily spanking of her child. You think she's done? I don't think she's done yet. Oh no. Uh-oh. Do you want also some slappies? Slappies? The one who timidly called to her was the station attendant. Rosa glared at the attendant with a look that said, "Don't put into the problems of a mother and child stranger." Of course, the attendant surely hadn't wanted to get involved either. However, Rosa had been yelling on the platform for a much longer time than she had imagined. Her emotional scolding had led the passengers on the platform to advise the attendant to call out to her. "Police! Moshi moshi, police this car!" Rosa yelled at the attendant, saying not to worry anymore since they'd be getting on the next train. And then, finally, or rather, for the second time, she noticed the passengers on the platform staring at her from a distance. She's totally overwhelmed. I think she doesn't want to be a bad mom, right? But she has no idea how to cope with a child like Maria. Because Maria definitely needs special attention. And she's an only mom and oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Rosa sweat slightly and felt a breeze make her sweat go cold, tormenting her. Maria still kept on crying, shielding her own head. course, if this beating continued, she'd probably keep crying indefinitely. Bam! Oh, Jesus Christ.
私は
Ah, she's just too impulsive. She just wants Maria to stop oohing, but has no idea how to... Yup. And now she realized, like, fuck. I did it again. Fuck. Oh, the kind of child you need some level of patience for sure. Yeah. Because Maria is probably on the spectrum. You can't tell me that she isn't. But she was never diagnosed. So, yeah. As the terrible heat in Rosa's head faded, she knew she had surrendered her soul to evil again. Oh, and I bet like in Maria's head, there's like this evil mom and this good mom. Oh, I see. So she probably gonna forgive her mom. Rosa fell to her knees and hugged Maria, whose face was all soaked with tears and mucus. Ugh. Ah, feed. No. Finally, Maria realized that her mother was her mother again. She clung to her mother's body and cried, burying her face in her mother's chest. They need to take her away from her mom, honestly. I don't know if I should feel sorry for her or not. That family is so fucked up. Oh, yeah. Yo. Oh, shit. And then she died horribly on that island in the world before. Oh, man. For a long time, the two of them hugged each other, asking for and sharing words of forgiveness. I honestly do not know how to feel about that. After a while, they calmed down and both moved back at the same time. Maria's face and Rosa's face were both deep red after crying their eyes out. I mean, there will be kind of a Halloween festival at the mansion, right? With all this bloodshed and murder. Aww. They're cute! It was a candy they'd been selling near the cash register at the shop where they'd eaten breakfast. A fancy sweet that had a big orange marshmallow in the shape of a jack-o'-lantern attached to the tip of a stick. Maria had wanted it and had insistently pestered Rosa for it. It's so cute and it even has a little head! Look at the little head! Rosa had refused, saying that there was no way she could buy sweets right after breakfast. Oh, so cute! Is that like Stockholm Syndrome? Oh. The truth was, they didn't have time to waste loitering around at the stopover station. If they missed the airplane, they'd fall half a day behind schedule. She should have left home with more time to spare, but she'd ended up leaving late after choosing Maria's clothes. Because of that, Rosa had been a bit impatient since the morning. She looked at the clock, and they had to get on the next train immediately. But her daughter firmly joined hands with her to go buy the sweets with her mother, and that hand was warm and full of mucus. To Rosa, as she was now, it was more important to renew her bonds with Maria. To her, Maria was not only a beloved daughter, she was everything to Rosa. Oh, so this is why they came late, I guess. Fortunately, they could see a super Super big market. See a big supermarket right in front of the station. They might not be able to find exactly the same sweet, but Maria would probably be happy with a similar one. Will she? And if it's not like a similar one, she will be like, but then Rosa will be like, bam! Besides, Rosa couldn't show up with a face sweat from crying. She must fix her makeup.
あれと全く同じマシュマロは見つからないかもしれないけど、似たようなお菓子があるといいね。それで、いとこのみんなを一緒に驚かそうね。
Oh, please don't start crying again. Okay. Okay. She's fine. As long as we buy together, any sweet is fine. Okay. They exited through the what? Turnstiles. What's this turnstile? What? What? Turnstile. That's a band. What? Wait, what? Turnstile. What? It's a band. Gymnastics? What?
Turnstile.
That's the German one. What? Drehkreuz. Ah. Wait.
Turnstile.
Turnstile. It's a turnstile. Oh, it's turning.
Turnstile.
I was like, wait, gymnastic? Oh, Turnstile. Yeah, that's a German word. To come people and check for tickets. KKKKK. Maria walked across the pedestrian crossing together with her mother, chuckling to herself as though she was walking in an amusement park. Both faces were still deep red, but the two of them, mother and child, smiled warmly at each other without any restraint. Turnstile. That's so funny. Are we finally at the mansion? Would there finally be... I was about to say laughter. No, it's slaughter.
あなた、こんなところでどうされたのですか？
君か。
Kimika, huh? It's you, my wife.
なんでもない。
Oh, fuck you.
考え事をするのにここが
You're
少し
just a
心地よ
womb.
かった。
What was it? A borrowed womb? That was like the wording, right? You're just a borrowed womb.
今日の準備はすべて手配が終わっています。あとはお茶でも飲みながら、くつろいで待とうではあ
I
りません
think
か。
I know what... I think small bombs will finally be here in episode 2. Yeah, it's a borrowed womb. Borrowed womb was the term.
すまん。君にいつも面倒なことをすべて押し付けている。
どうか私をもっと頼って私
It's
はあ
like
な
the
たの
women,
妻です。
the women in the Oshiromiya family are just borrowed wombs.
無論君にはいつも
It's like
助けられているし、感謝をしている。だからこそ、私は私の仕事に専念できる。
Yeah, Natsu's like, oh, my headache is killing me yet again.
お仕事のこと、そしてお父様の遺産の話ですね。
Are they gonna quarrel about the inheritance again here?
君には関係のないことだ。欲深な兄弟たちの腐肉の漁り合いにする。
Yeah, you're just a borrowed womb anyways, woman.
大丈夫です。あなたすべてうまくいきます。あなたのお仕事がうまくいかなかったことはありません。
Natsu softly cuddled close to Cross's shoulder. Oh, that's cute! Small bombs, yeah. You will laugh. I love that. I won't spoil anything. What? Let me just say small bombs. And then there's... and then there's this funny... So that I'm just rambling off. Small bombs. Umineko. That's a fucking meme. It's a meme. I'm not gonna do the spoiler thingy, but it's a freaking meme. Let me just... Not a media source, I want an image. It's hilarious. Just remember this. Just remember this, guys. Just remember this. I think it's in this episode. Just remember that someone says small bombs. Let's continue. She complimented Krauss on his hard work, but Natsu knew better than anyone that his work wasn't going well. Small bombs, guys. Small bombs. Krauss' project was something like a seesaw where a large amount of money swings. Big investments can lead to massive payoffs. Unlike large seesaws, they tend to shake a lot while moving very slowly instead of showing immediate results. At times, it's possible to make further investments so that the seesaw inclines faster towards the side you want. Of course, you'd only do that if you were confident you'd be able to recover all your investments in the not-so-distant future. However, the seesaw Krauss chose never turned out as he would have liked them to. So he's fucked. His foresight wasn't wrong, but the times were moving sluggishly. Right! Wasn't he like this visionaire? Who kinda can see trends, but he's like 10 years too early? Like, he's probably the guy that's like, yo, there will be smartphones, or more like there will be, mobile phones. Mobile phones, what's it called in English? There will be mobile phones, right? But it's 1986, so people are like, what? What? It's a phone that I can carry around with me all the time? What? No, I don't like that. No. I think he's like that, alright? They never managed to catch up with him. Yup. So he's like the Steve Jobs. For example, think of a literal seesaw placed in a park. It's a really popular item, so there's always someone playing on it. You've got to wait a long time for your turn. Let's say that one day you spotted one of those seesaws that was completely unused, and you raced to grab it first and have it all to yourself. However, unless someone got on the opposite side of the seesaw, you wouldn't be able to play on it. Oh, so yeah, there were never like any people who actually thought about his visions being like, wow, that's cool, bro. What if lots of time passed and nobody came to the opposite end? Seesaws are popular, so if you wait long enough, a companion will surely show up. So he's just playing the waiting game. But Krauss noticed something. The weather's getting worse. Wait! We were talking about seesaws and fucked up shit and other... Oh, the weather's getting worse. So nobody's coming outside to play. Oh! But seesaws are popular, so someone will surely come eventually. If you vacated this place because of the worsening weather, it would suddenly be snatched away. And once again, he'd end up longingly gazing from a distance at someone else having fun on the seesaw. On one side of the seesaw, he continued to wait patiently, all alone. That was Krauss' project and his current situation. Okay, so he's currently playing the waiting game. He's like ahead of his time. Yeah, but the other people are murderers. Oh, so he was like, okay, so I've been waiting for like, what, 3 years? Okay, fuck the shit, nobody's gonna join in, so I will just... So if he would have waited for like maybe 1 more year, it would have gone... Yeah! He bailed out on a couple of things that are probably start... Yep, exactly, yup. So he could have been like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna wait, and it was like, nope! Rip Descon. Bro, you're like, what, 50? Natsuki was the only one who knew. Only she knew of Krauss' anguish. As the eldest son of the Ushiromiya family, he would soon be forced to bear an immense responsibility. Couldn't open his pained heart to anyone and was always getting compared to his father's great enterprises.
あなたが親族会議に専念できるよう、
お
すべての手配を済ませています。
お
すべて。
Wait, wait, what does that mean? It's kind of ominous, isn't it? That's kind of ominous. Nasui? What? え
親父殿の件は問題ないかね。
はい。源氏と南條先生は私たちの味方です。
What does that mean? What does that mean?
あの強欲な兄弟たちを決してお父様には合わせません。
Oh, they will be like, no, father's not here. Ah, okay. So should we maybe save just in case? Let me save.
もしもし。
I hate this guy. Goda, we're gonna save.
ねえ、お任せください。
Ah, it's happy music again.
年に一度の大仕
Nothing will
事に腕が鳴っております。
Nothing will happen here. In the kitchen, multicolored ingredients were gathered and the preliminary arrangements were promptly being sorted. Even though it was still morning, the ingredients for dinner were already in saucepans and steaming. Normally he had to deal with several assorted matters, but on the day of the family conference he could devote himself entirely to cooking. It's the kettle again, guys. It's the kettle again with the face. Look on the right side. There's one eye. There's another eye. It's the face. It's the kettle with the face. You cannot unsee it, guys. To Goda, who was originally a chef, this was surely the greatest gala occasion of the whole year.
ええ、ディナーには子牛のステーキを。素晴らしい肉がすでに
I'm
ホ
not
レ
a
イコで
fan of
今夜を
them.
待ちわびておりますよ。まかないも今夜はぜひ期待してください。
Okay, so happy! It was rare for Goda to be in this good of a mood towards his fellow servants. Face in a mohawk! Goda bragged about being the Yoshiromiya family's personal chef, and knowing he was considered worthy to display his excellent cooking at the family conference was his greatest honor. I hate this guy!
任せるのでよろしく頼む。あと、熊沢がそちらにいない。
She's probably sleeping, isn't she?
熊沢さんですか。先ほど見かけましたが、こちらにはおりません。
Wait, she's not sleeping?
ゲストハウスの方へ準備に行かれたのではないでしょうか。
She's not sleeping? What?
また油を売っている。
Yeah, she is.
いや、結構だ。
She's like, I'm so old, they won't fire
で
me.
は引き続きよろしく頼む。
I love Kumasawa boss-san.
ええ、万事このゴーダにお任せを。
I gotta shut your trap. I don't really like Goda because he's so full of himself, right? And he doesn't really like the other servants, especially Shannon. Genji placed the telephone back on the receiver slightly sighing lightly. Genji sighed once again, thinking of Kumasawa, who was probably hiding again even though things were this busy. And the ostentatious Goda, who only felt like doing anything on a day when he could show off. I hate people like that.
失礼します。ゲストハウスの各お部屋の準備が
It's
整い
the
ました。
twin Theos.
お嬢様よりお子様方が泊まれるよう4人分の用意をするようにとのご指示を賜りましたが、いかがいたしましょう。
Oh, the wind is already
6
picking
年
up.
ぶりにバトラ様がお見えになるそうだ。お嬢様もいとこ4人で
Oh, the wind is already
Yofukashi
picking up, so we're
をされた
pretty close.
準備するように。奥様にはお伝えしなくてよい。
Eh?
そうですね。かしこまりました。
Okay.
今夜は深夜勤で、そのまま明日は早朝勤か。
Are you sure? Maybe you will die.
しんどい2日間になりそうだな。
If you're dead, no.
そういえば、台風が直撃するって天気予報で言っていますね。大丈夫でしょうか？
Nope. It's a closed off island soon.
台風がよほどそれない限り、場合によっては親族の皆様方のお帰りの船
I don't think there will be a boat ride back for the family.
親族会議の日程が
Remember the end of the first
月曜か
episode where it was
火曜あたり
like,
まで
okay, so we haven't found any of the remains of the kids, the quote-unquote kids. They only found like the lower jaw of Maria. skipping on work just because you're dead. Such horrible story. Yeah, I know, right?
長丁場になるだろう
I mean, they're furniture. They can't
が
die.
くれぐれも粗相のないように頼む。シャノンは焦らぬよう落ち着いて、
Oh, she's gonna panic.
カノンは愛想よくご挨拶をするように。
It comes probably like,
はい、注意します。
So why do they have a safe? Like in the back of the room? Where's their safe?
注意します。
What's in the safe?
大切なお客様がお越しになられる日だ。
They're talking about Beatrice.
くれぐれも粗相がないように。
I bet they're talking about Beatrice.
心得ています。いつだって。ここには大切なお客様し
Yeah,
か
but
訪れません
but
から。
Canon, if it's Beatrice,
カノン、
oh,
今日は本当の意味で
oh,
大切なお客様を迎える。
it's Beatrice.
心構えを改めるように。
Oh no, he is not.
はい。
シャノン、どうした？さっきから何かそわそわしている
Oh,
ようだ。
she's gonna. Oh, the
何か時
proposal,
間
the
の約束でもあ
proposal.
るのか。
Just gonna tell all of the family, right? Oh god.
いえ、なんでもありません。失礼いたしました。
Oh, she's gonna get proposed
姉さん、
today.
今日は大切なお客様がお越しになる日なんだよ。
The witch,
プ
the
ライベー
witch,
トとは切り離すようにね。
bro,
プライベートなんか知りません。
bro. As Shannon blushed just a bit, she turned her gaze away from the clock. Was it about time for the airplane carrying the family to arrive at Nijima? She tried to hide the fact that her upcoming, long-awaited reunion with George was making her heart race. Doki Doki! But Kanon, who stood beside her, seemed to see right through her. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Oh yeah, guys! I was also thinking of reading Alice in Wonderland maybe next week. Not sure if I can finish the whole book in one sitting, but I kind of want to read it. I love this
Shannon.
book.
これを黙って受け取ってくれ。
Oh, George. Inside a bathroom stall, George was practicing something over and over, taking out small velvet box hidden in his pocket like quick draw desert gunman.
いや違うな。シャノンは牽引力のある男性が好きなんだ。
Oh,
もっと馬力がある感じじゃないとダメだ。
Damida!
シャノン、
Zen Zen
これ
Damida!
を薬指につけるんだ。命令だよ。
Oh!
ああ、左手とちゃんと言わないと右手にされちゃうかもしれない。いや、シャノンもそこまでかまととじゃないけど。
Oh, I would be that stupid. I still don't know. Wait, where do you put like your engagement ring? Is it the left or the right side? I don't know. Whenever I was wearing rings, I was like, whatever.
ああ、でも少しは自由意志がないとなんだかその。
Oh, he's oohing. He's oohing. Now he's pooping. As he crossed his arms, muttering, someone knocked on the door. George was snapped back to reality.
お、ジョージ君、
Oh, it's like, George, did you have a nice poop?
大丈夫か？腹の調子でも悪いのか？
See?
ルドルフおじさん。
Rudolph.
大丈夫です。平気です。ご心配は無用です。
そっか。ならいいんだけどね。無理して生き見すぎるなよ。
See, he's talking about
尻が
pooping.
切れちまうぜ。
See, he's talking about pooping. Rudolph washed his hands, laughing cheerfully as he left. George, realizing that the most embarrassing part hadn't been overheard, relaxed and felt extremely relieved.
キリエ、ローザはまだ来ないのか？
Nope, she's buying candy.
まだよ。遅いわね。
天候調整中だからいいようなものを。これで普段通りのダイヤだったらあいつ乗り遅れちまうぜ。そ
Oh,
したら
okay.
どうする気なんだあいつ。
ローザさんだって
So
い
she
い
got
年の大
kinda
人よ。
lucky. She got kinda lucky.
なんとかするわ。兄って人はいくつになっても妹を子供扱いなのね。
親父だっていくつ
Butler.
になっても子供だけどな。
Wait, so, okay, so Battler also doesn't remember, I
だ
guess.
と？俺が子供ならおめえは赤ん坊じゃねえか。 ほれほれ、バトラちゃん、高い高い。
Uppies! Uppies!
やめろ、くすぐってやめ。
親子ってより悪ガキ仲間って感じね。
Uppies!
ほら、いらしたわよ。
おおお、餃子さんやないか。マリアちゃん、久しぶりやの。
Ooh!
久しぶり。マリア、お久しぶりです。でしょ？
Ooh, ooh, no, no, it's just ooh,
言
ooh.
ってごらん。
Ooh, ooh.
お
Ooh.
久しぶりです。
Desu.
そう
Next to the
や。
dialogue we saw in episode 1. Yup, it
よ
is.
く言えたな。ご褒美に飴玉あげような。あれどこにしまったんや。
ローザさん、お久しぶりです。マリアちゃんもお久しぶり。
ご無沙汰してます。キリエ姉さん、秀吉兄さんと。あら、
Butler-kun.
バトラ君？大きくなったわね。
See, now Rosa's like super friendly and stuff. You wouldn't think that she's like so important, like, bam, smack the child.
今日は会うたびに言われてて恥ずかしいっすよ。
おう、ローザ、遅かったな。飛行機がダイヤ通りだったらギリギリってとこだったぜ。
ごめんなさい。
Mm.
列車の接続がうまくいかなくて。何？また天候調査中なの？
Nani?
ぼやかないぼ
Oh
やかない。
no. The annoying one has arrived.
船で6時間も揺られるくらいなら飛行機でほんの30分の方がずっとマシよ。たとえ1時間余計に待たされたって全然早いんだから。
Oh, it's the most
俺
annoying
が
one.
マリアなのか。大きくなったな。成長期か。
前に会ったのは6年前。それは変
Uppies,
わるわよ。
uppies.
女は心変わりがあれば、たった1日でも生まれ変わる生き物よ。
Yes. Maria's like, who the fuck is that one? Maria, noticing a big man she didn't recognize mixed in Amogos, hid behind Rosa's back and glared at Battler.
おい、バトラ、挨拶しろい。
バトラー。
前にやったのが3歳の時じゃ。初対面も同じだぞ。
3歳じゃ覚えてねえよな。よ、マリア。久しぶり。大きくなったな。
マリア、バトラお兄ちゃんよ。ルドルフおじさんの息子さん。わかる？
No.
おじさんの息子さんが、
See, she's like, what?
おじさんが息子さん。
I think this is exactly the same dialogue, isn't it? Maria has gotten big, but when will Sora get big? Hey Quinn, how are you doing? Is it also this hot in the Netherlands? I bet it's as hot as in Germany. She was obviously on her guard. I'm tall, okay? I'm tall. Look. See, I'm tall. You can't just perceive. See, I'm normally like this tall. I'm normally this tall. Look. You can definitely see my tall body. I'm tall. Look at me. I'm tall. Look. Actually, not really. It's so fucking hot. It's already 23 degrees in my room. After all, it was hardly surprising that she'd be scared of a large guy like Battler suddenly started speaking frankly to her. Battler noticed that as well and thought of various ways he might approach her. Then he spotted the candy she had in her hand. Okay, so the candy is new. You just couldn't see it. I think you should get your eyes checked, Chad. I have a lower body. It was the jack-o'-lantern sweet Rosa had bought for her.
そっか。10月だからハロウィンか。
Yes. What was it? The 3rd of October? Definitely. No, it's the 4th. Definitely time for Halloween.
お菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃうぞ。
I'm trying to read the right side. Puraisu? Okay, you can't see it. You can't see it, never mind. Normally trying to snatch his sweet away from his small child will result in them crying and screaming. The adults seemed dubious about Battler's tactics, but Maria looked unexpectedly pleased, her face splitting into a wide grin.
Halloween! Halloween! Hora mama, Butler mo Halloween shitteru! Hora hora!
Did they actually know about this in 1986?
こら、バトラお兄ちゃんと呼びなさい。
No.
ごめんね、バトラ君。
いやいや、気にしないっすよ。俺はバトラと呼んでくれ。俺もマリアって呼ぶからな。
Butler.
ほらマリア、ハロウィンだぞ。お菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃうぞ。
お菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃうぞ。
From inside her purse, Maria picked out a jack-o'-lantern sweet similar to the one she had in her hand and presented it to Battler. I'm gonna sit on my leg again. I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna sit on my leg again. And Battler accepted it, that she seemed to be enough to confirm their friendship. The adults were amazed at how good children can be at getting along with each other. Back in 86, probably I only knew of the local traditions. Maria had been throwing a tantrum because she was wanting she wanted Halloween festival. So Battler, who knew about trick-or-treating, must have felt like an ally. Her defensive posture from before was completely gone. Or maybe she knows about this because she's totally into witches, right? Now she was all serious, though they'd been friends for decades.
そうだな。日本じゃハロウィンって
Oh,
マ
okay,
イナー
okay,
なイベン
okay.
トだよな。
It's still a minor event.
仮装
Okay.
行列で練り歩くなんて向こうのニュースではよく見るけど、日本じゃ見たことないぜ。
In Germany, it's basically Halloween is like, oh wow, it's a party rave, and we're gonna drink a lot of alcohol. That's our Halloween. That's Halloween in Germany, cause we kind of have a similar tradition. That's in November. I think it's the first November week, where children create those little lanterns, or you just buy those lanterns, and then you go from house to house and you sing songs. So I guess that's why Halloween is like not that popular around here. It's just party hard.
マリアも仮装したかった。仮装していとこみんなでお菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃうぞってやりたかった。
Your cousins are all like 17 plus.
そっかそっか。今度俺と一緒にやろうな。
Yeah, which love for Maria and Battler probably knows it because he's at the age where... Party!
マリアだったら何の仮装をして練り歩きたい？
A witch.
ベアトリーチェ。
Beatrice! Oh, is everyone like Beatrice? What? Wait, what's happening? Why is it black? Black out, I cast a spell, Tsuki da 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 dum. Oh! Beatrice! She has kind of small booba on this portrait, doesn't she?
こんなところに奥様が探しておいででしたよ。
Oh, are we actually gonna skip like the flight and the boat ride?
探されたくねえからこんなところにいるんだぜ。どうせみなりは大丈夫かとか言葉遣いをちゃんとするようにとかお小言が言いたいだけ
She has a
で違
pretty
う
full
なぜ。
tongue, doesn't she?
違いありません。
私はさ、なぜか親族会議の日になるとこの魔女様が気になるんだよ。
ほう。
She has like the weirdest laugh ever, doesn't she?
親族会議ってのはじいさま
I haven't even taken the plan this time for the boat ride. No, not the boat ride! No, the 6-hour boat ride.
今年は6年ぶりにバトラも来るそうじゃねえか。そんな感じでさ、何十年かぶりに今までずっと姿を現さなかった親族がひょっこりと現れるんじゃないかっていつも思ってるんだよ。
え？
ほほう。そんな親族がおりますでしょうか。
Oh, are we talking about a 19th person
ベ
again?
アトリーチェ様だよ。
Yep, we're definitely talking about a 19th person. Yeah, I mean, they have to take the speedboat. Yep.
素性は誰も知らない。あるいは大昔
But I'm like,
の
is
愛
this
人なのか。
Is this like right after they were talking at the airport, or might they be already on their way on a speedboat?
その子孫
That's
が
what
ひょ
I'm
っこり
saying.
と現れて授けた黄金を返せなんて言い出すかもしれないぜ。
クラウス様たちは親方様の遺産問題で今年も議論されるでしょうから。こうも魔女の黄金の話で盛り上がっては黄金を与えた魔女本人がそろそろおいでになってもおかしくありませんね。
Wait. I just came from on the boat right too. Oh, that is true. That is true. Okay, but now I'm like thinking, weren't they also discussing that Kinzo might have actually been dead already for a couple of years? Wasn't that also like in the talk in the first episode? If memory serves me right, wasn't that like a thing? Like, Kinzo might actually be dead, and what they show us here isn't really isn't like really real? My head is spinning right now. It's trying to work hard.
辞めたり勤めたりと忙しいけど、源氏さん並みに昔からここに出入りしてるわけでしょ。ベアトリーチェのこともっと知ってるんじゃないの？
Beatrice is cute.
さて、
Really? I thought there
どう
was.
でしょうね。
I think there was talk about that in one of the tea parties, wasn't there?
思い出そうにもこの老いぼれ。今朝の朝食すらも思い出せませんので。
It's kind of me though. I'm like, wait, what did I have for breakfast? What did I have for dinner last night?
熊沢さんはいっつもそういう言い方で逃げるけど、何か知ってそうなんだよな。知ってて物陰で笑ってるみたいな陰湿な雰囲気が時々するぜ。
これは手厳しい。隠し事など何もしておりません。私から申し上げられることは、ベアトリーチェ様は黄金の魔女であられて、この島の夜を支配されているもう一人の主人であられるということだけでございます。
じい様の受け売りかよ。給料もらってるとはいえ、じい様の妄言に付き合うのも大変だな。
There's always like so much information in Umineko that I never know. Wait, what was this about again?
何？
Nani?
六軒島は太古の昔、小豆島と呼ばれて恐れられてきました。
Wait, I was about to say Azuki, isn't that bean?
小豆は悪食がなまったものと言われ、本当は悪食島と呼ばれていたのだと。
Evil Appetite Island
では伝えられておりました。
Oh no.
前にも聞いたよ。この辺は暗礁が多くて海難事故が多かったから、領民たちが恐れてむやみに近づかなかったって話だろ。
悪食島には悪霊が住み着いていて、太古の昔から人々の魂を喰らい続けてきました。この島に関わり、命を奪われた人間はあまりにも多いのです。
And a couple of more will do that like this evening and the next day. Oh, that's the mirror thingy.
例の社を作って鎮魂したんで収まったってんじゃなかったっけ？
Oh, and then Shannon destroyed the freaking
うさん
mirror.
くせえ話だぜ。
その鎮魂の社はこの夏、暗き闇を引き裂く紫色の不気味な雷で打ち砕かれたとか。
A violet thunderbolt? No. It was Shannon who took the mirror and was like, yeet.
熊沢さん、その話好きだな。
I mean, they're interesting
確かに
stories.
鎮魂の社が落雷でなくなっちまうなんて不気味だが、まあ、もともとオンボロだったしな。ちょっと高い波にでもさらわれたんじゃねえのかな。
眠りから目覚めた悪食島の悪霊がベアトリーチェ様を呼び寄せたのです。もしベアトリーチェ様が親族会議に訪れられるようなことがあったなら、
She will.
あったなら
Then everyone's gonna die. Kumasawa fell silent for a moment. Jessica was pressing her to keep going, so that gap felt strange and eerie. When Kumasawa noticed that she had Jessica plenty scared with her silence, she grinned broadly.
はてさて、
Oh,
どんなことになるやら。
everyone's gonna die! It's the epitaph. Laughter! It always cracks me up. It's the best laughter ever. I think the voice actress also always had like a few there like
そいつは素敵じゃないかよ。
でしょ。たまには優雅な時間を得て、あなたの心を豊かにする。
Oh, I know we're back in time again.
だな。心と財布は豊かじゃなきゃいけね
え。I want murder and death, please.
わかったよ。その日は開けておくことにす
We
る。
need the small bombs.
予約を頼むぜ。
わかったわ。絶対よ。
よ
ろしく頼む。愛してるぜ。キリエ。
After kissing the receiver. Was it a French kiss? After kissing the receiver, Rudolph hung up. Before his seat, there were several executives with their sleeves rolled up, eagerly awaiting the end of that phone call. Wait.
すまん、待たせたぜ。
What? Yeah, it's gross.
アメリカから連絡は来たか。
So he's sitting there talking to his wife, and everyone's like, ah. Ah, Dale Watanabe. Ah.
結局のところ、感触はどうなんだ。
It's not going
それが
well.
その一つ芳しくないようでして、先方は裁判をも辞さないつもりのようです。
Wah, wah, weep.
やっぱりごまかしきれねえかな。繋いでくれ。
わかりました。
Weep, weep, weep. The executive ordered that the external line be transferred to the secretarial office. At once, the phone in front of Rudolph rang. Wing, 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 wing. Bending our phone.
ハローハロー。
Hello, hello.
お待たせしました。後ろ宮です。
Hello,
どうも
hello.
いかがですかそちらは。
Hello, President 後ろ宮。
I have to talk to the lawyer on the same phone in case.
挨拶は抜きで本題に入りましょう。
Uh-oh.
いいニュースと悪いニュースがありますが、どちらを先にしますか？
The bad news is you will be unemployed. The good news is you will be able to look for a new job.
悪いニュースが先がいいな。デザートがないと頑張れないたちなんだ。
Oh god, do I need to sneeze now? Yes. No. Right, I forgot. I can't press my hotkeys while I play Umineko, so I always totally sneezed into my microphone. I'm so sorry. Ah.
悪
Okay.
いニュースは先方が当方を告発する準備に入ったということです。
Oh.
つい先日類似した裁判で原
Thank
告が
you.
圧勝する判決
Oh,
が出されました。
allergies.
被告側も当方が主張するのとほぼ同じ内容で論戦していたのですが、全てにおいて却下されました。
Hmm.
残念ながらこのまま法廷に臨めば当方の主張はことごとく却下される可能性が極めて高いです。
So we are fucked.
例の裁判、全滅だったか。うちより有利な条件だったと思ってたんだが、そりゃ辛いな。で、いいニュースは？
先方の幹部と接触できました。先方に当方の立ち位置を説明し、
But this still means we're
先
fucked.
方のブランドイメージを侵害する意図がないことを説明し、理解を得ることができました。先方は近日中に条件提示を行い、それらの履行が行われるなら告発を見送るという。
I have no idea what is going on.
感触は？
I have no idea what is going on. Is it fraud?
取締役会のナンバー2による発言です。正直、非常に厳しいものになると予想
Oh, so he's gonna lose
さ
his
れます。
job.
当方の想定では避けられないものとして、社名変更、ブランド名変更、
Okay, 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 okay,
交
okay.
渉の余地のあるものとして、和解金額、大手し、
うちに潰れろと一言言やいいのに。
Yeah, they're gonna lose their jobs.
先方は
They
近
would
年
just be
2代目
bored.
社長に交代したばかりでまだ足固めが終わっていません。当方が徹底抗戦した場合、現社長に失点を与えたい勢力が何らかの利的工作をしかねないと懸念し
I
ていま
don't
す。
care about that. I wanna see murder, gore,
先方として
blood.
も本件を速やかに解決したいという思惑があるようです。そのため迅速な和解のために多少の条件緩和を引き出せる余地も残っているかもしれません。
いずれにせよ
This is like going into one ear and out of the other ear right now.
その覚悟は必要です。そしてそれでも懲罰的
I mean, we already know every single one of the family members is fucked. They all need money.
ありがとう先生。また進展があったら連絡してください。
Wait, what? Sensei?
先生は高級鳥だから
先生
ヨタ話もできねえ。サンキューサンキュー。
Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, Rudolph hung up the phone. The executive sitting in a reception seat seemed to have guessed at the contents of that discussion.
聞こえたか野郎ども。まあそう
やろうども。
金さえ積みや堪忍してやるぜってわけだ。あとは金の高だけを争点にすりゃいい。
Oh, and they probably don't have money, do they?
しかし社長、渡辺氏の示した和解金の想定額はあまりにも膨大です。それだけの余裕はありません。
こんなことになるって分かってたら高くかなんて始めんじゃなかったぜ。
3年しのげれば資金的危機は脱出できる計算でした。まさかここで刺されるなんて本当についてない。
ホップステップジャンプのステップでこけちまったんだもんな。泣けるぜ。
メインバンクから金を引っ張るしかありません。
Oh, there's probably no money.
連中は勝ち馬にしか金を出さん。
Ah.
景気は上向いてるが銀行に弱みは見せられねえ。
But what will happen if they won't be able to get the money?
社長。
Then they might go to court yet again?
妨害に資金はありますか。我々の把握していない資金です。
よせやい。
え？
俺がそういう男に見えるかよ。
Oh.
俺の財布の中身はすべてお前らにさらしてるぜ。そこにある帳簿が我が社のすべてだ。
なら金策が必要です。
Wow, these guys are so
数百万
smart.
ドル単位を引っ張れるスポンサーが大至急必要です。
Why would a sponsor be like, okay. You're gonna settle this shit outside of court. Here you have some money.
社長の交友関係でなんとかなりませんでしょうか。社長。社長。
My coke just fell. It's already empty. I just yeeted it into my trash bin.
ああ、落ち着けてめえら。金策は俺がなんとかする。
I still have like these Kit Kat bites, milk chocolate. Because I'm getting a little bit hungry. And they're starting to melt.
お前らはガタ
Amazing.
ガタせずに業務を維持しろ。金さえ積めば向こうは許すと言ってるんだ。すでに俺たちはアジアに太いパイプを持ってる。いろいろ響くだろうが取引は維持できる。要は金さえ積めりゃ全て解決できる問題なんだ。見てろ、俺が全て解決する。お前らを路頭に迷わせなんかしねえぞ。
Should also hydrate. Thank you.
大船に乗った気でいろい。無事に解決したらお前ら全員をシャンパンタワ
Wow,
ーでねぎらってやるぜ。
Champagne Tower.
約束する。だから黙って俺についてこい。いいな。
Hi. Oh. Okay, so now we're in the airplane. I forgot to read. He woke up early in the morning and ended up drifting off to sleep while resting in his seat.
大丈夫？まだだいぶ眠いんじゃないの？このところだいぶ仕事が忙しかったようだし。
仕事が忙しいなんて大いに結構じゃねえか。俺が暇になっちまったら俺たち明日から路頭に迷うぜ。
Yeah, I also want rain. But rain would also mean a shit ton of humidity. Yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? We had 69%. Let me check right now. 61% humidity, so it's pretty meh right now.
バトラ君も帰ってきたんだから、2人で物乞いすればいいって問題じゃ
It's
ないわ
also
よ。
still 22 degrees. It's already almost 9 p.m.
そうだな。6年ぶりに家族が揃ったんだからな。
No, not the whole family. You're forgetting about your other
家
child.
族水入らずで過ごせるよう課長が頑張らねえとな。
When he looked out the window, he saw that the airplane had already started to drop in altitude considerably. The fishing boats, which had only looked like black grains a short while ago, were starting to become clearly recognizable. 22 on 9 p.m. is good. Now!
親父に土下座してげんこつ一発で1000万借りられるなら
What's 10 million
1ダースく
yen?
らいもらっときてえところなんだがな。
10 million yen. 10 million yen in euro. That's about 67,000 euros. So what was 10 million yen in euro in 1986? Oh, there was no euro there, was there? There was no euro there, was there? There was no euro there. It's 1999. I can't go, nope. Only goes to 1999. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Okay. It's still a lot of money. Let's convert 10 million yen from 86 to now. Now!
さもなきゃとっととお隠れになってくれりゃいいんだが。
Don't kill off your dad!
散々すねをかじって今度は遺産目当てか。
No. No, that's too much of a hassle. No, no.
そりゃこんな俺に親父も会いたくはないだろうよ。 Yeah, kill dad for money.
まさか今年も親族会議にお出にな
I
らない
think this is the same as in episode 1 again. Nanja looked at Kinzo's face, sighing. Kinzo's eyes remained rooted to a strange book on magic.
ハゲタカ殿の議論に加わるつもりはない。好きに我が骨のしゃぶり方でも議論するがよかろう。実にくだらぬ。
Man, I want more of those chunks. Yada yada does it.
たものですな。
Nanja shook his head slightly. To him, children and grandchildren were lovely things. He believed watching them grow was the only way to truly enjoy old age. So Kinzo's words were very saddening to Nanja.
この部屋を出るべき時が来れば私は姿を現す。
Crunch, crunch.
あれが姿を未だ現さぬようにな。
But you can't even see Beatrice. When Kinzo raised his face, his gaze pointed at the portrait of the witch, which was respectfully displayed on the wall. Oh. Kinzo's mind didn't dwell for a moment on the fact that today was the family conference. All of his beloved relatives would gather, beloved, quote unquote. It was filled only by the face of the witch in the old painting, who never smiled except inside the portrait. Everybody knew that interrupting Kinzo when he talked about Beatrice would trigger his wrath. Wrath? Wrath?
私は今日
Wrath?
ある
Wrath?
儀式を執り行う。
Wrath? Wrath? What is it? Wrath?
Wrath.
Wrath?
Wrath.
Wrath?
Song.
Swan?
Wrath. Song.
Why is the German one like so?
Song.
Swan?
Song.
Swan?
Song.
Swan?
Wrath.
Wrath? Okay. ほう。
それは何ですかな。
儀式というよりは博打に近い。
Oh, will he win the gamble this time?
なぜならリスクを負わぬ魔法に奇跡は宿らぬからだ。
Nanja had heard Kinzo say this many times before. You might even call it a pet phrase of Kinzo's. Kinso apparently believed that magic and miracles could occur if you gambled your own fate with a certain amount of risk and triumph. Yes, the devil's roulette, let's go!
かつて黄金のギャンブラーと言われた金蔵さんがいつお迎えが来てもおかしくないそのご老体で
The golden
一体
gambler.
どんな博打に挑みますやらこれは見も
You're
の
gonna
です
die
な
too, bro, you're gonna die too!
なる
Oh,
ほど
gonna die.
研究を尽くした秘術の儀式も魔法にたけぬお前にかかれば博打呼ばわりか。まあいい。奇跡を信じる私が勝てば
You will die either
お
way.
前の目には水鏡にしか見えなかったであろう
I think the
我が
only
研
thing that
究の
Kinso
全てが
wants
この日に
is to
結実し
actually,
たことをはっきりと理解できるだろう。
for him, it's probably like, to get to the 9th Twilight, right? Twilight number 9, where the witch shall revive, and then she'll be left alive. So she will revive, and I will be like, Beatrice, I can finally see you, and now I'm gonna die. I think that's the only thing that he wants to do, right? Survive until the 9th Twilight.
お前が勝てば見たままの通りいつ迎えが来てもおかしくない年寄りの水鏡に終わる
So he's
だ
gonna
けだ
die anyways, so it doesn't really matter. He just wants to see Beatrice. So it's like, oh yeah, fuck all the rest of my
一
family.
体どんなギャンブルを始めるやらあなたの友人としてその賭けにいや儀式でしたかその儀式にあなたが勝てるよう心からお祈りするだけです
感謝する
そういえば金蔵さん今年の親族会議には懐かしい客がおられるそうですな
Who the fuck are they talking about?
何
But once Kinso reacted to Nanja's words and turned around.
ほらルドルフさんのところ
Oh, okay.
のバトラ君です6年ぶりにおいでになるそうじゃありませんかきっと立派になっていますよ
なんだバトラか
Butler?
6年ぶり程度の客人など懐かしいなどと呼びはせぬ
After hearing Battler's name and making a disappointed and ill-humored expression, Kinso turned his back again.
金蔵さんにとっての6年などこの部屋で研究に没頭すればあっという間のことでしょうからな
本当に懐かしい客はあるいは訪れるかもしれん
Beatrice!
すべてはルーレットの出目次第だすでにルーレットは回り始めている
What?
ルージュかノワールか今宵ルーレットがどんな奇跡を見せてくれるのか楽し
I
ま
think
せ
this
てもら
guy
お
is
う
gonna
では
survive
な
the
いか
first Twilight this time.
配当は大きいぞ
Wait, he survived the first Twilight. Also, I'm sitting differently again. He survived the first one. Wait, when did he die last time? He got gorged. It was the stomach, right? It was the stomach. So he got onto the 6th Twilight. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
そして負ける気はせぬ
Although, wait. He died before, wait. When did he die? No. Oh, he was the head. He was the 4th Twilight. We could make bingo cards. No, wait. Yes, he was the 4th. Second were Stupid Ever and her husband. Then it was Kinso and then it was Kanon. Yes, okay. So he got onto the 4th Twilight and then he died. Yup.
ベアトリーチェよ
Beatrice!
我が賭けを受けるがいい
At that time, the telephone on the table rang. Ring, 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 ring in your phone. The piercing sound seemed to irritate Kinzo, and he picked up the receiver to preserve the silence as much as he could.
Nani?
This guy. Okay, so no boat trip. Okay. He's like, I don't give a fuck. This guy. Kinzo hung up the phone rudely. Looking at that, Ninja sighed yet again, shifted his attention outside the window. As he is now, I doubt Kinzo would pay any heed to any sort of guest. Any guest possibly make Kinzo come out when the time comes, as he said? Kinzo had a single person in mind, but that was a guest who certainly wouldn't appear. She's already here! Ninja stared at the witch of the portrait with her impassive expression, unable to decide whether she was smiling or sad, and then gazed up at the lead-colored sky. Yeah, no boat ride, so we don't have to see Butler get seasick. That is so sad. Beatrice. Oh! It's the tea party. Okay, so we're like in the 4th dimension right now or something like that. So all the pieces in place. Oh, the party's gonna start, guys. The party's gonna start. So line them all up again and start a new game. It's starting, guys! It's finally fucking starting! The witch looked at him challengingly while elegantly smoking her pipe. And Battler? He just rudely shrugged his shoulders as if he didn't care what she did. He didn't meet her eyes. But that didn't mean he didn't intend to challenge her. It showed his clear determination to never be taken in by this bastard's tricks. Whoa! Bro! It was an expression of his determination to fight. I love this trick. Don't tell me you're jumping into this without a plan. Oh! Small bombs. So yeah, Battler's job is to deny the witches. Meanwhile, Beatrice is like, okay, so this murder happened, right? And it happened like this and that with magic. And then Battler needs to be like, no, that is not possible with magic. I think it was actually a human. So that's the game they're gonna play. Oh?
そうかもしれぬ。しかしな、ゲームを何度繰り返すかはわらわが決めるぞ。
Yep.
そしてわらわが勝ち、そなたが負けを認めるまで何度でも繰り返されるぞ。
She's so cute.
つまりこれは災難よ。
She's cute.
そなたがわらわに屈服するまで続く永遠の災難。そなたがわらわを魔女の存在を認めるまで永遠に続く。
なら、俺もお前が根負けするまで何度でも無限に付き合ってやるぜ。
どこぞの魔女にでも入れ知恵されたか。
Oh, she's talking about Burn Castle.
まあよい。
コタクは聞き飽きたぜ。さあ、おっ始めやがれ。
さあ、始めようではないか。
Let's go.
そなたの指し手はすでに知り尽くしておる。手の内を知られた守りなどたかが知れておる。同じ手でしのぎきれると思うでないぞ。
He's so stubborn he doesn't believe the witch he's talking to. Yup. No, it's more... I think for him it's more like, okay, he kind of believes in witches, but not that witches... how do you say this? It's probably more like He doesn't believe that witches can do this. He probably accepts her as a being, but not that she can do all of the killings. Maybe that's the thing.
ベアトリーチェ、一つだけ最初に言っておくことがある。
なんだ。
なんだ。
お前が何をのたまおうと自由だ。だが、俺が信じるかどうか、常に俺が自分で決める。貴様の魔法がどれほどのものだったとしても、俺の魂は屈しない。これは俺への拷問だと。
It is. It kinda is, Bedla. It kinda is. It will be funny.
ならばなんだというの。
Oh, I love Rovier.
これはお前への拷問なのさ。
He's having fun.
お前がいつ俺に屈し、
Objection!
それまで繰り返される拷問なのさ。
面白いかな。その例え
Yeah, she's like bored. On the other hand, she's so bored, and Bedla's like fighting for his life, and she's so bored.
互いを苛み合う拷問とは実に面白い。さて、始めようではないか。
Let's go! It took us only like what, 5 hours this time?
後ろ宮バトラー。
Oh, let me change the title to The Killings Are Starting! The killings are starting! Oh, it's almost time for the first twilight! Every year, the relatives visiting Rokenshima will let out a sigh of admiration at the rose garden that first greeted them. Oh, it's the stupid rose there yet again. They would stop there to chat about the rose's beauty and how well they were blooming that year. Also, well, I thought it was already time for the first twilight, but no, this is AM, it's not PM yet. In the midst of all this, there was a single unhealthy rose, and Maria became overwhelmed with dejection at its condition. Oh, it's serious. But George used his quick wits in saying that everything would be fine if they took care of this poor thing and mocked it with a candy wrapper and immediately restored Maria's good mood. Then Bedla, with whom she'd been getting along well since that morning, started talking about Halloween. This was such a favorite topic of Maria's that she began playing around energetically again. No, I guess it's lunchtime first. We can get the beach episode. Please, not the beach episode. No. To Maria, that marshmallow jack-o'-lantern candy brought by her mother was probably the greatest sort of treasure, because the beach episode would also mean like, oh, there's this epitaph, and I don't know what it means. They seemed to have bought several, and she demanded a trick or treat from every person she met, giving them candy instead of the other way around. It's so cute.
Maria はどうしてこんなにハロウィンが好きなんだろうな。
Cause it has witches.
日本人には一つ馴染みにくいイベントだと思ってたんだが。
仮装行列で練り歩く子供のお祭りだからじゃねえのか。普段と違う格好をしてはしゃぎ合うってのは楽しいぜ。
I mean, look at her little crown. That's so normal.
多分僕はもう少しディープな理由によるものだと思うな。何しろ魔女のマリアちゃんだからね。
そういや、飛行場でもマリアは仮装するなら魔女になりたいって言っていたっけ。
I mean, when I look at her outfit, it kind of looks like a witch, doesn't it?
魔女が好きなんだ。
ええ、大好きよ。困ったくらいに。まあまあ。
Oh, that smile! I hate it so much.
あのくらいの年頃はファンタジックな存在に憧れるもんですから。
I hate that smile so much, guys. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
テレビアニメのヒロインに憧れるくらいなら可愛いんだけど。
Don't slap her. Judging by Rosa's appearance, she wasn't very happy about her daughter's love for witches as a mother. The cousins other than Bedla seemed to realize this, and they shrugged, wearing stiff smiles. Oh, he doesn't know.
魔女好きだとハロウィンも好きになるって論法なのか？わかんなきゃ本人に聞けばいいか。おい、マリア。ハロウィンと魔女って何か関係あるのか？
Maybe he's that good with little children because he also has a little sister. That mentioned this in the first episode, right? There was this little sister that got like a fever or something, so they left her back at home. As Battler asked that, Josh and Jessica let out a stifled ah. As if they were trying to stop him, but too late. Mario might have been waiting for just that question. Oh no, oh no, here we go, here we go. After beaming for an instant, her expression turned a little mean, as if to say, you're totally clueless, aren't you? It was the pace of a hobbyist who's been tricked off by an outsider saying something stupid about their favorite subject. Uh-oh, it's the witch.
ケルト人は1年間を通じてその勢いを変える太陽は
1
年を通して生まれ、育ち、老いて死んで、そして再び蘇ると考えていたの。
納得だな。春のか弱いポカポカした太陽が次第に痩せ衰えていく様をなるほど太陽の一生と考えるのもうなずけるぜ。
だから彼らは
10
月
she's
の最
impressed.
後に太陽は死に、死の国で体を休めて冬至の日に再び蘇ると考えたの。それで太陽が1年の生涯を終えて死ぬその日を大晦日サビンと呼んでお祝いしたの。
再び日照時間が長くなりだす冬至の日を
Wait, he also
太陽
knows
の
about
復
this?
活の日とする考え方はとても面白いよね。
That's a really cool theory, though.
古代の人々がいかに太陽を神聖視していたかがわかるエピソードだよ。
で、それが魔女とどう関係があるんだ?
It seemed that my casual urging forward had slightly infuriated Moria. She glared at me with eyes that told me to shut the hell up while she explained. Moria seemed to be having a blast as she talked, so I decided not to interrupt.
10月と11月の狭間は生と死が最も近くなる。ケルト人たちはこの時期に聖者の世界と死者やこの世ならざる者の世界が最も近づき、異界の住人たちがたくさん訪れると信じてたの。日本でいうお盆みたいなものだよ。
Gosh, that face, that damn face! At the time, people believed that souls returning to the physical world would go into people's houses or possess people and do bad things. So in order to avoid harm, they performed rituals. One of those was to imitate creepy monsters and scare the souls back, which was apparently a way to avoid being possessed.
その部分がお祭りになっていて、マリアは本当に物知りだぜ。
ほんまやな。わしもハロウィンに備えな言われがあるなんて知らんかったわ。
Ah, cause you're stupid.
しかし、
why is everyone still here?
お菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃうぞってのが出てくるんだ。
Her knowledge was so extensive that the adults had suddenly started listening in too. Maria, who was normally treated like the youngest all the time, puffed out her chest with pride. Saying that this was just a kids' discussion, Rosa suggested that the adults go on ahead and set their luggage down in the guest house. But nobody else agreed to go with her, and she let out a heavy sigh.
トリックオアトリートは単なるお遊び。本来のケルト人たちの儀式とは何の関係もない。それは後にキリスト教の習慣が混合してできたものなの。でもマリアは本来のハロウィンの姿とはそうあるべきだと思うの。
According to Maria, the souls of the dead weren't the only ones who visited from the non-human world. There were also spirits with intimate connections to people's everyday lives. Humans could receive favors from the spirits, so that managed to gain magnificent blessings, as well as a year's worth of good crops.
つまり、ハロウィンってのは収穫祭の意味も少しはあったわけか。
なるほどな。言われてみりゃ、10月ってのは季節的にもいろいろ節目って気がするぜ。日本の4月のちょうど反対側だもんな。なるほど。キリはいいかもしれねえな。
そしてね、魔女たちはね、その時期に魔女集会、サバトを開いたの。魔女たちは豊かな恵みをもたらしてくれた精霊たちに感謝し、ねぎらったの。
But only good witches, right? Right?
ハロウィンの仮装は向こうから来る客人たちの模倣。つまり 彼らにお菓子を施すのは1年の収穫への感謝の気持ちがあってもいいんだ
I bet they all
よ
have
ね。
bad teeth.
ジョージお兄ちゃんの言う通り。
つまりハロウィンはこの世とあの世の交流のある時期ってわけなんだな。
Scary as
それ
hell.
でつまり魔女たちにとってはそういう世界の客人たちと交流できる大切な、そう言いたいわけか。
バトラの言う通り。
Oh, she really likes Battler.
だからね。
Stop it with that smoke!
だからね。魔女たちや悪魔たちの力が最も活発で盛んになるのが10月なの。そこはブリーチがそしてね、一緒にマシュマロお菓子食べてマリアも黄金鏡に連れてってもらうの。
She can only do that when you're dead, Maria. Please, you have to die.
一緒に魔法のお歌を歌って魔法の呪文を習って魔法
You
陣
can
の
only
書き
do
方を
that
習
when
う
you
の。
die. Do you want to do
そしてね、
that?
ルーンの秘密を習って早く早くマリアを立派な魔女にしてもらうの。
Ooh.
あら、それは素敵
Forgot
ね。
about her.
子供は夢があるのが一番よ。ところでローザ、
I hate
マリア
her.
ちゃんは今年でいくつになったんだったかしら。
This is just a
Maria.
stepping stone for Maria. Yup.
もうそのお話は終わりにしなさい。
気にしないでローザさん。
I mean, it's still perfectly fine, even if she's like on the spectrum. A 9-year-old girl wanting to become a witch? Please.
女の子なら誰だって一度は思い描く夢じゃない。
ありがとうございます。でももうマリアはそういう年を卒業していますので。
Ah, no, she hasn't. I mean, especially now with all the Harry Potter shit, you know, like, little kids were like, I want to become a wizard. Bro.
こら、やめなさいと言ってるでしょ。
Rosa scolded Maria, trying to shut her up before her cheery discussions about black magic earned her the snickers of their relatives.
へえ。
Maria!
そいつはなんだかスケールのでかい話だな。ところでベアトリーチェって誰だっけ？なんだっけ？聞いた名前だな。
Battler had been gone for 6 years and had completely forgotten about the legend of the Rokenjima witch. However, when he said he didn't know Beatrice's name, Maria's once bright mood soared in an instant. Whoopsies! When he saw that, Battler immediately remembered that it was the name of the witch of this island, but the damage had been done. Until Maria's mood improved, she went on and on about many mysterious and fabulous episodes regarding the Golden Witch. And I bet Beatrice was there sitting like at the chessboard like, yeah, good girl, good girl.
ありがとうね、バトラ君。お話に付き合ってくれて。カノン君、お仕事があるんでしょ？もう行ってちょうだい。おばさん、みんなとりあえず荷物を置きたがってると思うの。
Can you please all leave so that I can slap Maria?
悪いんだ
Okay,
けど、
thank
みんな
you.
をゲストハウスへ案内してくれるかしら。
かしこまりました。それでは皆様、ゲストハウスへご案内いたします。
それでは失礼いたします。
Time to slap the child. Goodall led the relatives and they began to head towards the guest house. They were eager to set down their luggage and take a breather, so they didn't realize that Rosa and Maria weren't coming with them. Uh-oh, wait, is it actually? Oh no, is she gonna get slapped? Oh no. After watching them leave towards the guest house, Rosa's face changed suddenly. She let go with the hand that had been gripping Maria this whole time. There was a bright red mark there, making it clear how much excessive force she had been using on Maria's slender arm. Literal slice of life? Yes! They're gonna slice away those lives. Hey, Lucas. Hello, hello, hello. Ah! That hand then slapped against Maria's head, pinched her left ear, and lifted.
魔女の話はするなといつも言ってるでしょうが、それはママとの約束だといつも言っているでしょ。ママ痛い、ママ痛い。
It's the bad mom again. No, it's the sad music again.
魔女のお祭り？ケルト人が何よ、黒魔術が何よ、バカじゃないの。あんた9歳よ、9歳。 電車であんなに騒ぐからわざわざ電車降りてまでその蛍光塗料みたいな気持ち悪いお化け
she's
マシュマロ
losing
を
her
買ってやった
temper
のよ
again.
遅刻してまであんたに買ってやったのよあんたどこまで私の顔を潰せば気が済むのよ
Wait, she's not doing it on purpose. She's just a child. As Rosa cursed, she twisted Maria's ear up, almost as though she was about to tear it off. An expression of anguish spread across Maria's face while she frantically stood on her tiptoes, trying to soften the pain in that ear. Rosa suddenly grabbed the candy that Maria had been holding. No! She threw it on the ground and stepped on it over and over. To Maria, it was supposed to be proof of a memory, of a brief span of time when her mother had brought something fun for her. But now, that same mother was grinding it into the ground right in front of her. It was as though a brand had been pushed into Maria's eyes, leaving a mark that could never be erased. It's super cute! It's cute and adorable! I think she's trying to become a Super Saiyan. like look at the hair. The hair is always moving. She really has a problem with her temper. As she said that, she struck Maria's head over and over again with her palm. She didn't hit Maria's face. Oh, because then everyone would see. Because the red swelling would stand out. Maria closed her eyes tightly, patiently bearing her mother's violence. No, that wasn't quite it. Oh God! This kid is getting heavily abused. She kept bearing Rosa's assault, muttering that over and over. Ah! Holy hell! Rosa, tired from hitting her daughter, breathed so hard her shoulders shook. Maya grasped her hands together, withstanding it, hoping her mother would return soon. Jesus Christ! Oh, that's when Maria literally just stays in the garden until it starts raining, right? Jesus Christ. After holding those words with Maria, Rosa left in the direction of the guest house, leaving Maria behind. Oh, it's so cute. Maria, forgetting even that it was okay to cry, kept staring down at the jack-o'-lantern candy that had been trampled beyond recognition. It is so sad. This poor kid. Aww. So we skipped the whole Rose episode and swapped it for candy. Yup, we did. Yup.
どこ行ってたの?
The roses were so wonderful that I just bet my child up pretty badly.
ローザ、早く荷物を置いてこいよ。兄貴んとこへ挨拶に行こうぜ。
Yeah, great.
マリアちゃんはどうしたんや?
You know, she got beaten to pulp.
まだ花壇におるんかいな。
気に入ったバラがあるみたいで、世話をするって言って聞かなくて。
Well, that was in the episode before. I mean, she also found the rose this time. But yeah, she's more focused on the candy.
女の子には女の子の世界があったことを、私たちはたまに忘れるわ。時には尊重してあげないとね。
そうね。お気遣いをありがとう、キリエ姉さん。ゴーダさん、私たちの部屋はどこ？
ご案内いたします。こちらでございます。お荷物をお持ちいたしましょう。
結構よ。自分で持てます。
Damn.
ありがとう。
Okay, where are the kids? Because weren't they like the ones who were like, where the fuck is Mario? Rosa went into her room, guided by Goda. She then closed the doors somewhat violently and threw her luggage on top of the bed. Oh, shit. She got down on her knees in front of the bed, burying her face in it. Oh, she's gonna cry, isn't she? For a while, Rosa made as if to shred the sheets with her fingernails, sobbing constantly. Ah, she knows that she's a bad mom, doesn't she?
Maria-sama, 大丈夫ですか?
But she, like, has no idea how to be a good mom, right? She's just overwhelmed by Maria and the special needs. Canon appeared from behind a thicket after watching Rosa leave. Oh no, she broke. Also, I need a little bit more light in my room. Wait, give me a sec. Oh, she broke down. Maria gave a creepy laugh, but to Kanon, who had seen the whole thing, it looked like she was enduring as best as she could.
最低のやつだ。あれで母親なんて。
仕方ないよ。その程度の器にはその程度のが入り込む。マリアは全然平気だよ。
You're not kid. You're not. Kanon got down on his knees and picked up the trampled candy. It was tragic just looking at it. He thought about dusting it off and returning it to her, but really couldn't do so with it in that condition. Just as he was wondering what to do, he met Maria's gaze. No, that wasn't quite right. Maria was looking at the candy Kanon had picked up. Right now, Maria's heart was surely the same as the candy that had been trampled into a pulp. Kanon realized this, but didn't know what he should do.
そうだ。さっき僕がもらったのと交換してあげるよ。
Kanon remembered that a similar candy he'd received from Maria was in his pocket. Maria stuck out her hand. Kanon thought she was trying to take it, so he held out the candy, but Maria didn't try to grasp it. Then Kanon realized. She was saying, "Give it back." No matter how tragic and trampled it was, this candy was Maria's. Mother had brought it for her. No matter how tragic it had to be, this candy and no other. If only it were intact enough that it could be fixed by dusting it off. Kanon hung his head. So he kinda has a heart, doesn't he? Kanon held out the miserable looking candy Maria wanted. She took it and spoke.
ありがとう。人間には誇りしか払えないけど、魔女には元通りに直すことができるよ。ベアトリーチェなら簡単にね。
This kid is broken. This kid is broken.
ベアトリーチェ様のことをご存知なのですか?
Well, she does. Except for Bettler, there was no way anyone related to the Ushiromiya family could have failed to know Beatrice's name. But just now, Maria had bragged about Beatrice to Bettler. She had spoken almost as though she was meeting with Beatrice regularly. She saw the love that was lost or something in those lines. Right, someone said that, right? Wait, was it also in the epitaph? Was that also in the epitaph somewhere? Oh, here. One shall be the resurrection of the love that was lost. Oh, so maybe in this case, Maria's mom? Because I always thought, like, the love that was lost is always between, Kinzo and Beatrice. But yeah, okay. True. Oh, that was quickly. Kanon felt a sharp pain inside his left hand, which was curled into a fist. In the past, a witch called Beatrice had appeared to tempt him and Shannon. He always tried to think of it as a bad dream. However, Shannon insisted that it was definitely a real witch. And then this summer, the shrine to the local Shinto god was hit by lightning, disappearing without a trace over the span of a single night. He knew about Shannon breaking that mirror. And she remembered that as the witch departed, she said she'd eventually be revived. And now, this girl who believed absolutely in Beatrice Spoke as though she'd met Beatrice herself. Kenna couldn't suppress a vague sense of foreboding welling up in his heart. Uh-oh. That creepy face. For a while, Maria remained silent as though she could see into Connor's heart. Almost as though she was waiting for a memory of Beatrice to be revived. And then she spoke as though it was a fact. Ah, yes, of course you are, girl. Of course you are. Of course you are. Yeah, you're gonna kill every single person on this island. Let's go. Yeah, and then we're gonna kill every single one. The face of that witch whom Kana had tried to pretend was a bad dream began to slowly creep into the back of his mind. Okay, so no death from murder yet. He just ran away.
残念ながらこちらへはおいでになれないとのことです。
やれやれ。こっちとら秋の大忙しの中、日程をつけてはるばる六軒島まで来てるんだぜ。
Yeah, you came to grab the inheritance.
親父も少しは愛想をよくしてもらいたい
You just want the inheritance.
本当よね。南條先生。
I hate her.
本当に研究や機嫌の問題なの？ベッドから起き上がれないくらいに容体が悪いって言うんじゃないの？
さて、どうでしょうかな。
He's just drinking. He's drinking. Wait. I'm cold. Wait, is it just my eyes? Wait, these are not symmetrical. Why? Wait, what? I just noticed. What? What? I just noticed. What? The bottom ones are symmetrical and the but not what? Ah!
私の口からは何とも。
Andrew glanced at Natsui. Simply thought it wasn't his place to speak without first getting Natsui's approval.
お父様はますますにご健康でいらっしゃいます。
Of course it is.
寝たきりなどと失礼極まりない。
でも余命3ヶ月なんでしょ？普通に考えれば痩せ衰えてベッドからも起きられないはずよ。
Didn't they also say it was like a couple of years ago? He has only 3 months left to live. I think it was like that. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, okay. Thanks, Lukaru. Thanks, Chrono. Okay, I'm just dumb.
でしょ、南條先生。
波の患者ならそうでしょうがな。金蔵さんは並外れた気力をお持ちです。あの気迫にお迎えも恐れて近寄れないのかもしれません。
The Reaper is like, nope, not this guy. He's stinky.
それほどまでにお元気なら少なくとも安心ね。
そこまで元気ならせめて挨拶くらいはさせてほしいもんなんだから。
No, because you're all vultures.
親族会議ってのは親父の顔を見に来たって意味なんだぜ。
No, it's to grab the
これ
inheritance.
じゃ何のために来たのかわからねえぜ。
そう言うな。いればいたで心が休まらないといつもぼやくのだろうが。兄弟一同水入らずで今年も全員欠けることなく集まれたことを喜ぼうじゃないか。
Come on, don't be a little bitch. Sons of the Forest. Man, those clothes.
昨年の親族会議でも会えなかったのよ。血を分けた子供たちが2年ぶりに挨拶したいというのがどうして理解してもらえないのかしら。
挨拶の言葉があるのでしたら私どもがお伝えします。
Oh no, they're gonna fight again.
それともエヴァさん、
Eva son?
何かお父様にお会いして挨拶以上のお話でもあられるのですか？
Yeah, the inheritance.
いやね、何の話よも
予算かエヴァ。夏井さん、カニな。
No, she's She definitely is not. No, I don't think she is.
その通りだ。
Gosh, this dude.
エヴァは親父殿が嫁を宣告されてから急に親孝行をするようになったじゃないか。なるほど。その姿をぜひ見てもらいたいという気持ちもわからなく。
何が言いたいのよ。
よせよ姉貴、晩飯までには機嫌を直してくれるよう祈ろうじゃねえか。それに俺たちは到着したばかり。まずは軽く挨拶に訪れただけだぜ。親族会議は親父抜きだってできる。いや、兄弟で意見を統一してからじゃなきゃ話せねえことだっていろいろあるはずだぜ。な、秀吉兄さん。
そうや。
Just skip all this talk of what the stupid inheritance. I want to see murder and bloodshed.
わしらが全員顔を揃えるのは年に一度しかない。貴重な時間を大事にし、汚い話し合いをせんといかん。
Even though the tea hadn't yet arrived, they were very determined.
でも、その前に本家の素晴らしい調度品に囲まれた客間で、のんびりと紅茶を楽しむゆとりがあってもいいんじゃないかしら。
The Kyria always seems like the normal person out of this bunch. Kyria's words seemed to contain a subtle admonition directed at everyone gathered here. They all understood, and as they cleared their throats and straightened their neckties, the atmosphere in the room returned to normal for a time. Then they're like, Shannon! You stupid!
失礼します。お茶をお持ちいたしました。
Oh, I bet Eva will be like, Shannon, you stupid!
Yo, Shannon!
She's like, yeah, booba! Shannon entered the parlor, pushing the serving cart. Everyone decided to relax and enjoy some black tea for the time being. A wonderful aroma began to spread throughout the room. As far as anyone could see, the serene atmosphere from before Shannon's arrival seemed like a lie. Of course, Shannon, who was setting out the tea, probably didn't even notice. Kyria seemed to laugh faintly at how adult everyone was suddenly acting. Rudolph didn't like it when Kyria took the initiative and spoke at the family conference. It was his worthless male pride. Ah, fuck you, dude. Probably didn't want to look like a weak man who took advice from his wife. She understood that and did her best to refrain from saying any more than was necessary. So she separated herself from the circle of siblings who only superficially appeared to be enjoying some time together alone and casually drank her tea near the window. I mean, she's also just a borrowed womb, right?
あら、ローザさん。兄弟で水入らずなのでは？
ご冗談を。
ごめんなさい。気を悪くしないで。うちの夫に呆れてるだけだから。
Apparently Rosa hadn't been able to keep up with that on-the-surface friendliness. They'd come here to fight bloodily and dirtily, each trying to grab a part of the inheritance for themselves. She probably didn't like suddenly pretending that they were all chummy. Yeah, Kyria's nice, isn't she? Or maybe she was still too immature for that.
だいぶ風が出てきているようですね。枝葉があんなに揺れて。
Yeah, Maria's still outside.
もう台風が近くまで来ているのでしょうね。今夜あたりからはだいぶ降るのかしら。
She's like, oops, Maria?
この1年で随分立派になりましたね。
そう見えます。未だに自分のお洋服を畳むことすらできないんですよ。
She's always nice to look at. You're just looking at her boob, aren't you?
ええ。こんなにも愛情たっぷりなお母さんと一緒なんですね。
Kyria-san. Kyria-san.
心の豊かな子に成長しますよ。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rosa fell silent. Maybe she was unsure as to what Kyria meant by that.
私なんて母親失格ですよ。
Yep, you are.
生まれる親は選べない。
She's just twisting the knife now. Yeah, and I don't even think she did that on purpose like Eva does. Maybe she actually doesn't know that side of Rosa.
あの子がかわいそうで。
お互い様じゃないですか。親だって生まれる子は選べない。
Thank you, Steam, for telling me that one of my games on my wish list is on sale right now. It's like, what the fuck is popping up down there? Rosa bit her lower lip.
どちらが悪いとかじゃなくて、一緒に生きていくんだという気持ちで、ゆっくり成長を見守ってあげればいいじゃないですか。ローザさんは毎日をマリアちゃんと過ごしてるから、小さな変化に気づかないかもしれないけれど、
she only noticed the
1年ぶりに再会した私たちには、その大きな成長ぶりがよくわかりますよ。
I think she actually does. But yeah, if this was ever, then oops.
それでは失礼いたします。
No, not the big
いつで
booba.
もお呼びつけください。
Shannon bowed politely and left the room. Hideyoshi and Rudolph, who had a soft spot for women, watched her go. Oh, they're looking at her boober and her booty. The atmosphere in the room began to revert back to what it had been right before Shannon's visit.
お父様がいらっしゃられないなら、それはそれでできる話もあるというものよ。ねえ、ルドルフ。
ああ、そうだな。俺たちははるばるここまで埃の匂いがする紅茶を飲みに来たわけじゃねえぜ。
よかろう。一秒を争ってお前たちがしたいという話を聞こうじゃないか。
やれやれ。
No! She's someone. No, no. Fuck that woman.
たくましい人たちね。早速始めたわ。
私も加わらないといけないわ。あの人たち、私が主張しないと4人兄弟であることをすぐ忘れるから。
あなたも大変ね。ちょっと言葉を選ばなかったかしら。ごめんなさい。
Like a Norse loves Maria. Yeah, he totally adores Maria. Totally.
こちらこそごめんなさい。
He totally loves her.
私たち互いに娘を持つ母親同士なんだから。
There she mentioned it again. Kyrie has a younger daughter, but that's the one they left behind at home because she got sick.
いつも会えば変な話ばかりで。
この屋敷の空気のせいよ。ここの空気を嗅ぐと、いつも私たちはギスギスし合ってるもの。ローザさんとは親族会議じゃない席で、一度ゆっくりお茶でも飲みたいわ。銀座に行きつけの素敵な喫茶店があるの。ぜひ今度招待させて。
ありがとう、キリエさん。その時はぜひ。
You like her because of her hair?
いやね。急に空が暗くなってきたわ。
Maria's...
まるでこの部屋の人たちが天気を悪くしてるみたい。
What about Maria?
もうゴロゴロ鳴ってるわ。あら、ぽつりと来たかしら。
Oh. Oh, she remembered. There really was small splashes of rain on the glass of the parlor window. The weather seemed to have worsened faster than expected. Just then, a silent thunderbolt struck inside Rosa's head. She remembered that her beloved child was out in the rose garden. Whoopsies! A normal girl would try to go inside if the weather got bad. But Maria was different. She would sometimes get stubborn and refuse to move if rain or even spears fell from the sky. Short silver hair looks nice? Nah, I'm not a fan of that. That's right, I told that child to just stay there doing that forever, didn't I? Whoopsies! Whoopsies! Oh, and this is when Maria spoke to Beatrice, right? In episode 1. Everyone looked back at Rosa when she let out a small scream.
なんだ、どうしたんだね。
ごめんなさい。ちょっと表に行ってきます。
Sorry, I need to poop.
すぐ戻ります。
Bye.
なんだなんだ、どうしたってんだあいつ。
Oopsies.
いいじゃない。すぐ戻るわよ。
Booba is second though, god damn it.
それより始めたら私たちの本題。
Yeah, just start without Rosa, sure.
そうね。ローザ抜きでも進められる話よ。
She needs to be alone when the rain starts so that Bea gives her the letter and the umbrella. Ella.
話を戻しましょう。
Oh boy, here we go. Rosa dashed from the entrance hall into the rose garden. When she opened the door, the wind that hit her was too strong to be called a light breeze and showed her that the typhoon was approaching faster than she thought. Just as Kiri had said, the wind was mixing with small droplets of rain. There was also a low rumble of thunder. It could start raining any time. Rosa headed for the rose garden. She headed for the place where she had scolded Maria a short while ago. It was almost lunchtime. The children had been told to come to the mansion around lunchtime, so they were probably in the guest house waiting to be called. If Maria didn't come to them, they would surely think I took her to the mansion with me and wouldn't worry much. After all, she had been with her mother, so there should have been no reason to worry. I was here and I abandoned my daughter to the worsening weather. Maria! Ah, shit. Oh, I was right. She was still standing stock still, exactly the same way she had been in the place where I had scolded her. And in her hand was the candy that I bought, given her, and then stepped on and crushed. With that gripped in her hand, she stood there as the powerful wind whipped her hair about, tormenting her. Oh. Wait, does she have the umbrella this time? Pinch, she begged you to pull. Okay, but it's still not raining yet, because in episode 1 it was already raining. Don't slap her. Please don't slap her. Oh. Wait, she also spoke about the bad witch now. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Rosa buried her face in Maria's small chest, crying and begging forgiveness. And once again, those tears dripped down after who knows how many times. Only the brilliant sun had been shining on the two of them. All of their cares would have evaporated and might have felt like they could begin anew. However, what surrounded the two of them was the worsening weather. Oh shit, is that actually a sign? So that they can't fix this relationship at all? Sadly, there were only fierce winds with occasional thunder. The sound of Maria sniffling brought Rosa to her senses. If Maria stood exposed to the wind for too long, she'd probably catch a cold. Okay, so she doesn't have the umbrella yet, but maybe she has the letter? Oh! Uh-oh, she's gonna get slapped again, guys, she's gonna get slapped again, oh no. Rosa thought she had already received Maria's forgiveness, so she hadn't imagined Maria would refuse. Gosh, I don't know how to sit today! But the expression on Maria's face didn't look like that of a child resisting her mother. So Rosa couldn't understand why Maria wanted to stand still, pointlessly, as the weather grew even worse. Maria answered that question. She's gonna wait. Rosa struggled to find words for a moment, then fell silent. They'd only just managed to make up after all. She also was carefully trying to get Maria to come with her to the mansion without denying the witch outright. Yep, oh lord, she coming! Oh, she's trying to restrain herself right now. Oh? Uh-oh. Okay, so she's being reasonable right now. Actually being reasonable. Oh, Maria, don't do this. Your mom will slap you again. Maria pulled yet another sweet out of her handbag, moaning, ooh, ooh. Rosa was bewildered and didn't know what to do as Maria started being difficult again. Ah! Uh-oh. Is it actually Beatrice? At that time, there was a sudden blast of thunder. It was probably a sign that this island had been sealed off by the storm, detached from common sense and reality. So, after this moment, all common sense would probably cease to apply. The wind blew even stronger, and amidst a blizzard of scattered rose petals, a figure appeared, leaving Rosa unable to imagine that this was a scene from reality. Oh, it was probably, no, definitely fantastical. After all, that shadow of a person was... Oh. Look at her! She's cute! I like that outfit. Hello! Bum bum bum. Maria dashed over to the shadow. Normally, Rosa would scold her daughter if she dashed over to someone whom she hadn't seen before and didn't know. But Rosa forgot to do that, was unable to do anything but stand there stunned. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
魔女は呪いにて風邪をひかせはするが、自らが引いてはなんとも間抜けな話よ。せいぜい自らが風邪をひくことなどないよ。
I bet
これからも
Rosa's sitting there like... She patted Maria's head as she said this, smiling roguish. I mean, it's roguishly. Rosa couldn't have known the name of the woman who was happily spoiling Maria. However, Maria had called it out in the beginning when the woman appeared. So even though Rosa had never met her, even though the woman she still hadn't introduced herself, Rosa was able to know her name. However, that name had a special meaning on Rokkanjima and in the Yoroshiromiya family. There's no way something that stupid could be. Happy Halloween, Maria! Ooh!
ハッピーハロウィン。ほう、これをわらわにとな。天国にも地獄にも行けず、煉獄の闇にてさまよう男の唯一の明かりも。こうして歌手となれば実に可愛らしいことよ。人の世とも、人ならざる者との世とも切り離された今のこの島で、これほどふさわしい歌詞はないかもしれない。
Oh, that is creepy.
マリア、それはどうしたの？
Well, you know, my mom, The witch noticed the sweet Maria was grasping. It was Maria's candy which had been stomped on by Rosa until it reached this pitiful state.
Oh,
Beato, oh, it's so cute! Maria didn't go so far as to say it was her mother who'd stepped on it. However, for some reason, when the witch saw that candy, she looked at Rosa and grinned. A chill went down Rosa's spine as though this gaze was staring straight through her.
たやすいことよ。かすがよい。
Maria held the candy out gleefully. Rosa could do nothing but watch stunned. She's just sitting like... How did this person plan to trick Maria, somehow undoing the fact that the candy had been pitifully trampled? Maria looked as though she believed it could be fixed good as new. Without real magic, there was no way such a thing could be possible.
これは見事に潰れているな。さあさあマリア、目を閉じて思い出してごらんなさい。本当はあんなにも素敵なお菓子だったから、思い出の中のお菓子はいつもふっくら。だからあなたも思い出してごらんなさい。
You think you switched it with the one? Yep! That's exactly what I was thinking too. That's exactly what I was thinking too. Just switch it out.
本当はどんなお菓子だったのか。
Along with those strange words spoken as though singing an improvised folk song, the witch threw the sweet into the air. Maria was closing her eyes and remembering, just as the witch had told her to, what shape had that crushed candy really had. And therefore, only Rosa saw that scene. Oh! The sweet that had been thrown into the air burst into a gold color. No, that wasn't it. Those were golden butterflies. It scattered into several golden butterflies, and they began to gather at the witch's hand, which was held up to the sky. It's magic pillow tricks! And as she did this, unbelievably, it returned to its beautiful original form, no different from when it had been bought. Only Rosa and the witch witnessed that scene. Unable to comprehend what was occurring right before her eyes, Rosa stood with her mouth hanging open, completely forgetting to shut it.
もう目を開けてよいぞ。受け取るがよい。これでそなたの歌詞も元通りだ。
But why did she tell Maria to close her eyes? That's creepy. Rosa was still like, huh? There was a stark contrast between Rosa's shock and Maria's innocent joy. Was that what the witch was laughing at? A smile floated to Beatrice's face, one different from the smile she'd shown Maria.
わらわの顔が何かに似ているというのか?
She's also pretty tall. Look at Beatrice. Or maybe like Rosa's pretty small.
そうまじまじと見られては穴も開こうぞ。
No, it's beautiful. Don't stare into it.
ごめんなさい。
Bum bum bum. Those words triggered something very clearly in Rosa's mind. Rosa knew this face. She knew it from the portrait of the witch. But no, wait. Could this mystery woman really be?
マリア、この歌詞の代わりに、そなたにはこれを与えよう。
Is it the brooch? The brooch? The brooch? Sorry, the brooch? Nope. That's the letter, guys. That's the letter. The witch pulled a western envelope from her pocket and gave it to Maria. However, when Maria made to open it, the witch stopped her.
ならぬ。それを開けるときはすぐに訪れるが、それまで決して開けてはならぬ。大事に持っているがよい。そなたを黄金鏡へ誘う招待状となる。
Basically, it's your... Oh no. You're going to die, kid.
黄金鏡、やっと連れてってくれるんだね。
Oh god, that is so fucked up, right?
大事にしまっておくのだぞ。
Oh
誰にも見せてはならぬ。
守る。魔女との約束は絶対に守る。
Yeah, I will promise you that I will go, that I will kill you, and now we shall go to the Golden Land. Let's go.
そして、これはそなたへだ。
お？え？
私。
She probably hadn't imagined that the witch would speak to her too. Rosa was bewildered by the second western envelope, which was stuffed before her. Is it the one that we saw later? Beatrice! You've seen this type of envelope before. There could be no mistake. It was one of Kinzo's special envelopes used when he wrote with his own hand and bearing the Oshiromiya family crest. It was sealed with a red sealing wax. And furthermore, it had a mark that seemed to have been made by the head's ring. In other words, even without asking what was inside this letter, Rosa knew that this woman, whom Maria called Beatrice, was trusted enough to be placed in charge of a personal letter of the current Oshiromiya had.
4兄弟の誰でもよかった。だが、ここでそなたと出会ったということは、金蔵のルーレットがそなたを選んだということなのだろう。
That definitely means that she will survive until the very end. She will probably survive until the very end. Because the last sibling who was alive in episode 1... no, not even a sibling. It was Natsuhi. Like one of the older people. But that's when they got the second letter, right? That means she will definitely survive until Which one was it? The sixth Twilight? I think it was the sixth Twilight. Yes. Oh, is this the Praise My Name? I thought it was like here, this one. Really? I thought it would be like this envelope here. That she will get to the sixth Twilight at least. Oh, we shall see. Oh, okay.
ならば受け取るがよい。そしてその中身を全兄弟の揃う晩餐の席上で読み上げよ。
Oh, it was the third Twilight. Okay. Yep. Rosa looked back and forth several times between the witch's face and the envelope that had been handed to her. Today was the family conference, and the biggest object of discussion would be the inheritance problem. So, she had joined together with Eva and Rudolph, and they planned to force a certain condition on Kraus to try and extort several 100 million yen in cash out of him. It was as if the witch could see through all of that. What does she intend to announce when all of her siblings are gathered? Oh, she has the first one, so Maria has the next one. Okay. With a personal envelope that no one but the Yoshirome head can use.
Maria, 天気が崩れるぞ。ゲストハウスへ戻り、昼を待つのよ。
Wait, does she want to talk to her alone?
それではローザ。後ほど会おう。その席で改めて名乗らせてもらおうぞ。
Oh, wait, will she actually appear in front of everyone now? Oh, she might. The witch turned her back to her, laughing. And then she began to head towards the mansion with an air of composure. What? Maria energetically called out and watched her go, then began to dash towards the guest house, leaving Rosa behind. As though she wanted to inform the other cousins of her fortunate meeting with the witch as soon as she could. At last, Rosa was left alone in the rose garden as the winds grew stronger, unable to do anything but pray that what had happened was just a daydream. But there are still no killing. I want the small bombs. When the witch reached the entrance hall, Genji could be seen there. Genji welcomed the guests, approaching from the entrance hall with a respectful... Wait. She can't be the 19th person now, can she? Oh? Ah! Something changed here. Oh, here, I see her. Oh, look, she even has the tattoo here. The mysterious visitor and oh fuck. The 19th person who appeared on the day of the family conference. She goes by the same name as the Golden Witch who gave the gold to Kinzo. Her reasons for visiting are unknown. She was ushered into the VIP room, which no one has been allowed to use in the past. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fucking hell.
最後までお務めを果たすのみでございます。
あれの妻がお前に嫉妬したことも懐かしい。金蔵は元気か？
大変お元気に。
Is he's a fucking alcoholic. So she actually appears as the 19th person now. That is weird. The witch probably laughed because she knew Kinzo's own doctor had announced that Kinzo didn't have long to live. Oh! Okay. She appears as the 19th person right now because she's like battling Battler, right? She was like, okay, I have to show you that a witch did all of the killings. So there needs to be a 19th person to do that. Oh, I guess that's like this, right? However, if anyone actually looked at Kinzo and noticed his vigor, which wasn't at all what you'd expect from someone nearing the end of his life, they might easily call that doing extremely well. Maybe that's what the witch was laughing at. So there might have not been like a 90s person, right? But it's her own chessboard. It's currently her own chessboard. So she's like, hello, I'm person number 19.
30年ぶりに互いに呪いの言葉を吐き合う模様かろう。
Interesting. Oh, 30 years. As the witch grinned, she started walking, leaving Genji behind. Her gait was like that of a family member who knew the inside of the mansion well. Genji followed her in the manner of one who served her. At that time, Kiryu came out of the parlor. Yeah, we're thinking hard right now. We're using our one single brain cell. She's probably gone out to fix her makeup or something. And when she saw Genji following a witch, she was surprised, although her expression did not change. Eh? She's like, okay, it's the witch, whatever. I guess Fakinza had arrived despite him being almost dead, on the day of the family conference when the fate of the inheritance was to be decided. And furthermore, this person was familiar enough with the Ushiromiya family household that Genji was following behind her. Kiryu immediately realized that this person she had never met before was deeply important. Kiryu and the witch's eyes met. Realizing that it would be rude to pretend not to notice, she greeted the witch. Oh! So I'm gonna leave my company next Tuesday, right? Because I'm done with my apprenticeship. And this guy who I really dislike and who's the reason why I won't be able to continue working in that company. He was like, oh yeah, Sora, good morning. And I was like, it's like that. It's like that. But I was rude. I ignored that mother trucker. I'm so proud of myself.
ルドルフの5歳だったか。
さようでございます。ルドルフ様の今の奥方様であられます。キリエ様でございます。
From this exchange, Kiryu realized that this was a guest of fairly high rank, even amidst the Ushiromiya family. And the fact that this was a guest on that level, coupled with her resemblance to the portrait in the entrance hall, made Kiryu's eyes instantly open wide. It's a new portrait! And I will spoil this a little bit, but each episode will have a different portrait, guys. That is like a really cool feature. Each episode will have a new portrait.
キリエと申します。初対面でしょうか。もし以前に挨拶をしていたなら、名前を忘れてしまって申し訳ございません。
うすうすは想像がついているくせに。God
damn it, Kiryu-san! Yeah, I gotta collect all of the portraits. Kiryu thought she'd give a sociable and humble greeting. Her expression grew slightly cloudy at that openly oppressive response. At any rate, this didn't seem to be a person she could grow to like. What unlike pear trees? But if Kiryu's guesses were correct, this witch probably held a vital key to what her own husband was most interested in. Something that couldn't help but influence tonight's family conference. So without shooting battery toward Kiryu silently watched her go up the stairs to the second floor with Genji following behind. But there's really cool portraits in the next episodes. I really like this one here too. Just let me drink some more. So when someone tapped her shoulder from behind, she was so surprised she almost choked. It was Natsuhi.
Kirie-san? このようなところに立ち尽くして。
You know, I just saw a dead woman, a witch.
いかがなさいましたか?
What's the other portrait? That's the wrong portrait.
ごめんなさい。ちょっと魔女の肖像画に見とれていただけです。黄金の魔女、ベアトリーチェですか。今日の後ろ宮家の復興は、彼女が授けた黄金がなければ成し遂げられなかった。お父様らしい幻想的なお話ですね。
Natsu spoke in a perfectly ordinary way. Was it sort of that? I can't read anymore, guys! English is hard. It was the sort of comment you'd expect from someone convinced that the thought of a witch existing was ridiculous, no more than another of Kinzo's ramblings. Yeah, this freaking alcoholic! However, for some reason, that point of view didn't seem quite right to Kiria now. Just a moment ago, she herself had seen the Golden Witch come in from the entrance hall and climb up the stairs. So Natsui's word made it feel as though someone was trying to deny the existence of that person, or else make it seem like she was never there to begin with.
ごめんなさい。
Oh, so nobody else is
少し
supposed
頭
to
痛がす
know
る気が
about
し
it?
て、ちょっと休もうと思います。
No, you caught her headache.
あら、そうですか。なら、良い頭痛薬がありますよ。用意
Because
させ
she's
ましょう。
suffering from like chronic headaches. Kinzo? No, it's the kids' room, isn't it? No, it's Kinzo! The hallway in front of Kinzo's study was filled with the scent of sweet poison, peculiar to that green liquor. Genji, who was completely used to it, did not grimace. And the Golden Witch didn't Is it grimace? Grimace? Grim what? Grimace? I bet it's Grimace. It's a Grimace.
Grimace.
Grimace?
Grimace. Grimace.
Gentleman is always...
Grimace.
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 Grimace. Grimace.
Grimace. Okay, it's Grimace. It's the schwa. It's the schwa at the end.
Grimace.
Grimace. Okay. The Golden Witch didn't grimace either.
この中からどれほど出ぬのか。
30 years.
すでに数年になるかと思います。
Several years.
それほどまでにわらわをカゴの鳥としたい。
Oh, but he can't see her.
それを願うそなたが今やカゴの鳥、書斎の亡霊ではないか。それに気づけ
He
るとは
still won't be able to see her, right?
あ
Let's
なた
see.
様と再びお会いする日までは、おそらく文字通り亡霊となっても
I mean, in the first world, it didn't work out.
愛か狂気か猛襲か
Or everything?
それも講じれば魔力となるか。悲しき魔術師よ。
Oh, wait, she can't enter. The witch grasped the doorknob to the study. Yup. When she did, there was a sound like that of flesh burning and splitting open. It was the sound of the doorknob literally burning the witch's hand. Well, he is stupid. Isn't this what you guys were saying in the first episode, right? Like, why would he put that shit in front of his door? Beatrice won't be able to enter. This dude.
魔除けか。あやつめ。こんなものに頼らなければ、物神も保てぬというのか。
その扉は、ベアトリーチェ様にはおつらいもの
Well, it just did. It burned her frigging hand.
私がお分けいたしましょうか。
No, she should be like, yeah, fuck that geezer. I'm out.
いや、よい。あやつが勝てば、わらわは永遠のカゴの鳥。あやつが負ければ、愛に狂い、すべてを失った哀れな魔術師の生涯が、笑い草とな、もはや金蔵もわらわさえも、ゲーム盤に並べられた駒に過ぎぬ。
あ
とは、ルーレットの目が勝敗を分けるだけよ。
Wait, is that not the Beatrice from the end of the first episode?
ルーレットが目を見せるまで、わらわと金蔵が再会する必要はない。
The witch looked at her hand, which was beginning to heal bit by bit, even though it had been horribly burned.
あるいは、そのための魔除けなの。
It's a stupid word!
なるほど。それもまた潔し。すべては今や、金蔵のゲーム盤の上よ。
I thought it was your game board, Beatrice.
気に入ったぞ、金蔵。そなたとのゲーム。 楽しませてもらう。
Is it gonna start now? Is it small bumps now?
恋焦がれ、すべての生涯を投げ出したローマ術師の最後のギャンブル。その散りざまを
Oopsies.
楽しませてもらうぞ。
Yeah, let's go. Rondo of the Witch and Reasoning. Shit, it's still noon. Oh no, please don't let it be the beach episode. No, not the beach episode. 1 p.m.
誰か。
ベアトリチェ？
失礼いたします。
ベアトリチェ？
昼食をお持ちいたしました。入れ。失礼いたします。
No, not the beach episode. No, after receiving approval, Kanon entered the VIP room, pushing the serving cart that carried lunch. The servants called this room the Witch's VIP room. That was because Kinzo strictly ordered that it always be kept clean, so that it could be used at any time. It's been going on like that for 30 fucking years. Even so, guests would not be allowed into this room, no matter who they were. That's why at some point the servants had started calling it the VIP room, which was supposed to be set aside only to welcome the special person Kinzo waited for. The witch from the portrait. And today, Kanon realized that this was absolutely true. Ah, light mode, ugh. It's a nice room. When he entered the room, the blonde-haired witch was gazing out the window. Also, the rain was no longer falling weakly. She looked out at the beautiful rose garden which had been tended to over several days for today's sake. As she saw the winds and rain ravage it, was she struck by some sentimental feelings. Kana was not able to tell anything more from her bag, which faced him.
お食事の用意をさせていただきます。ベアトリーチェ様。
Kana went out of his way to call out the witch's name, hoping that she'd turn around. He wanted to know. He wanted to know if the witch who tempted him and Shannon in the past had really appeared again. When he did, the witch whose name had been called laughed, her back still facing him. Holding back her voice, she laughed. Kana was startled. It was almost as though she had read his mind and knew that he had called out to her, hoping to make her turn around.
良い匂いだな。
Your fear smells good.
どうやらクラウスは
okay.
良い料理人を入れたと見える。
はい。近年入った。
I hate Gouda. I like Gouda.
料理の腕が良きことは何にも勝るものよ。美食は人の世で生きる快楽の山中をなす。千年を飽きぬには。
Gosh, I won't get that song out of my head. It's better than all those children's songs that are currently stuck in my head. B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. I'm what's its name? Kana and the witch's eyes met. Then she grinned. Without a doubt, certainly. This was clearly the witch from that day, Beatrice. Ah, the dum ba ba bum ba da dum da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum 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 dum. The witch that no one but he and Shannon could see in the past finally held a form. It arrived openly as a guest to the entrance hall. Beatrice! No, beat rice! Not beat rice!
久しぶりよな。
I love her!
家具のカノン。
She has a beautiful laugh, I think. Beat rice! She has such a beautiful laugh. He cannot try to remember to be polite to his guests for the time being, but the wizard of this suspicious witch made dark clouds start to enshroud his heart, especially considering that today was the family conference.
何をしに現れたのかと気が気でならぬと見える。
Magic.
そうであろう。
Magic. Kanon didn't force an answer. This witch probably reads minds, so it's pointless to go through the trouble of saying it out loud. Of course, she could read his Of course, she could read even his inner resistance. So the witch giggled at Kanon's childish defiance.
金蔵との最後の約束を果たしに来た。
親方様殿、最後の約束。
Let's play the roulette.
わらわは金蔵に山をなす黄金を貸し付けた。それを金蔵が放棄するとき、わらわは利子をつけて返却を受けることになっている。
His whole family, right?
今宵それをもらい受けに来た。
The interest are the sacrifices.
何の話かわかりません。
However, uncertainty began to gather in his heart. Whatever this witch had to say, it couldn't be any good.
違いない。魔女の話にろくなものはないぞ。
おい、I like you.
そなたは正しい。されど、魔女とハサミは使いようだ。ソロモン王のように偉業を成し遂げる者も時にはおる。
Yeah, that dude.
最も多くの場合は、童話が語るように、ろくな目には合わんがな。
I mean, Kinzo is right now in this endless loop of suffering and rebirth and suffering and rebirth. Don't run with witches, no! But I like her!
しかし、金蔵も食えぬ。わらわの利子の取り立てすらも自らの儀式に取り込みよった。わらわをも超えるとてつもない大魔術師か。さもなければ狂気に取りつかれた。
I think he's just mad. That guy's an alcoholic. He's just mad.
実に面白い。
Conan couldn't guess what the witch was muttering and laughing about. All he knew was that anything that made this witch laugh must have the exact opposite meaning for everyone else. And in the back of his mind, the horrifying words the witch had spat at him in the past began to resurface. What did you think? I lent you my power and asked for nothing in exchange? I'll gladly assist the pair in love. In exchange, I'll enjoy watching the cruel fate they'll eventually meet. I've never come across a better show, not over the course of 1,000 years. You can't see a small thing? Oh no, it's not here right now. Only if she laughs.
まさか、お前は。
There, see, there it is. Oh, I remember she got no. I just remember the scene from like it might be in episode 4 or 5, or maybe even no. But I just remember the scene. I just remember the scene. I'm so sorry. Ah, that's the epitaph. The witch suddenly began to recite a bizarre poem. It was something he remembered hearing.
それはまさか魔女の碑文。
Masaka! There was no mistake. It was the epitaph that accompanied the portrait of the witch Kinzo had put on display. The relatives had guessed that it referred to the location of the hidden gold, but no one knew what it meant for sure. The witch suddenly began reciting that epitaph. Dum dum dum. Ooh, spooky!
家具である貴様なら金蔵から聞いていよう。
Spooky.
すべてを黄金鏡へ返す日がやってきたのだ。喜ぶがいい。
Yeah, 喜ぶ。
お前の恥辱にまみれた家具の日々がようやく。
No, I pressed the button.
お前はそれをずっと望んできたはず。自らに存在価値を持たぬ家具にとってただ存在するだけの日々は苦痛に他ならない。魂ある者にとってうつしおは固執すべきものだが亡き者にとって
But now he can
う
have
つし
a
おは
purpose or something like that. Whoopsies. Complicated expressions flitted across Conan's face. This was the day of release that Kana had been looking forward to. However, the coming of this day had been mercilessly sudden. And for some reason, he didn't like the hateful tone used by this witch as she informed him of the coming of this long-awaited day of rest. Kana couldn't even decide what emotion he should be feeling.
なぜに喜ばぬ？
喜べ！少年。
それとも、うつしおに何かの未練があるというのか？
It's interesting, right? That she talks about the real world and then the world of the Golden Land.
家具の分際で。
未練などない。
I think you kinda do. Maybe you're kinda actually in love with Jessica?
僕は。
Oh, because of furniture. Yeah, cargo, blah, blah, blah.
貴様は実に模範的な家具。
A model specimen of furniture.
よいよい。しかし、何の未練もないとはつくづく面白みのない。
未練こそがお前の快楽だというのか。
その通り。1000年も生きると大抵の魔女は生き
I mean, yeah, you're also super tired and bored.
わらわは退屈から逃れるために人間たちの運命にブランデーや果実を練り込みケーキのように焼き上げるのだ。
She cooks people's fate like cakes.
オーブンの中で苛烈な運命に踊る人間たちのなんと面白いこと。
Brandy, I love her. She's great.
この方面にかけては地と知られていてな。わらわの料理の腕を見に、時には遠方から珍客が見物に来ることすらあるくらいよ。
I mean, she already has burnt Costa there. And that will be one of my favorite characters. I'm not sure if she will join in episode 2 already, like at the witch party at the end. Episode 2. I'm sure. I think she will.
言っても家具ごときには理解できぬか。
They already mentioned her in the first episode at the end of the tea party. The witch's tea party. Kinda couldn't understand what the witch was saying. However, he fully realized that this was a terrifying being who treated the fate of humans as a show, enjoying it whenever some harm befell them. However, furniture has no soul or life, much less a fate. Pitiful furniture does nothing but serve until the day they are released from the real world. To furniture like that, the witch who had come to release them from everything was a being to be received with overflowing affection. Wait, so they just serve as furniture and are hoping for Beatrice to arrive so that they will get killed by her? So that they can be real people in the Golden Land? Wait, what? Even though the day Conan should have been waiting impatiently for it come, he was confused by his own inability to accept it easily. Why was it? In the face of Shannon, the person he loved as a sister rose to his mind. And for some reason, Jessica's face did too. He has a little crush. He has a little crush. Nah, he's definitely not thinking of the Golden Land, but the other furniture people, right? I'm sure, maybe it's also only the older furniture people, I don't know. Cannot be just lower lip hard enough that it hurt. Thinking about Jushka like that was something furniture must never do. Even though he thought he'd known that, even though he'd complained about Shano's relationship, why was it that Jushka was into his mind at a time like this? He felt a little shameful at his own naivety. And to forget about Jushka, he turned his thoughts to Shannon. Shannon is also furniture. She has no reason not to rejoice at the coming of the day when all would return to nothingness. But Shannon, her relationship with George has experienced an emotion forbidden to furniture. Even though she isn't qualified to be bonded with him, she's still trapped in a dream that she isn't allowed to have. Will Shannon be able to joyfully accept this development? No, she won't. Shannon still has lingering regrets. Those will probably become a great source of pain and torture for her. And those lingering regrets were planted by none other than this witch. She's cute though. Why? Because that would be more interesting. Nothing more.
シャノンは 待ちわびていたはずの日に
I
知ってはならない
mean,
感
she
情を
will
持
get
ち
proposed to and then she will die.
とても辛い思いを強いられると
And I'm pretty sure that actually Shannon and George will be the second? It was the second one, right? The second Twilight. Shannon's about to graduate from furniture. Yeah! And then she will die.
僕たち家具を解放する日を手土産に訪れてくれたあなたに感謝する。そしてシャノンにその日を受け入れがたくしたお前を憎む。
お前もシャノン同様に未練に苦しませてやりたかったぞ。
that's
しかし
cute.
お前は愚直に家具であり続け、わらわに籠絡されることもなかった。しかしシャノンを慕いすぎたようだな。シャノンの未練がそなたの未練となる。
shit.
それはわらわへの憎悪へと変わるのか？
I think they will. Haven't they already formed a hatred?
わらわを殺したくば殺
Let's
して
go,
みるがよい。
Kanon! Go! Come on, Kanon, you can
金蔵
do
の
it!
家具ならばその程度の力は持っていよう。しかし
Oh, I remember some stuff now.
家具どもに安息
Yeah,
の
last
日は
one.
永
Yup,
遠に
yup, yup.
訪れぬぞ。
Oh.
そなたにそれが耐えられるのか？
Oh, she's being sneaky.
わらわによる解放を本当に拒むことができ
She's
る
being
のか？
sneaky. Cause, okay, so every furniture dreams to be released. But that can only happen if Beatrice, like, wins the game and kills everyone else, right? But if Kamenon kills Beatrice, that means no golden land. And still furniture, I guess. Oh.
ひざまずけ。
Kneel, dog! Oh, I just remembered something else. Oh no, yes!
わらわの靴に口づけを
Yes,
する
yes,
がよい。
I'm remembering that scene. Can't they have old age still? Yeah, they can. I mean, yes, but they won't be released then.
さもなくばわらわはこの場を立ち去ろう。
Exactly, it's not the all eternity thingy. Yep, yep, yep. Kneel and kiss my shoes,
帰り
Chad.
て永遠に姿を現さぬ。
Kneel!
の
Grovel.
かの
I love her. So how about you guys? What do you think of Beatrice?
そなたはそれに耐えられるのか？
Oh, I love her.
黄金鏡の扉が開かれればそなたの苦難に満ちた家具の生は終わろう。望むならば人間としての生を与えてもよい。さすればもはやジェシカとは対
Jessica,
等。
she's a lovable character. Yeah, I think so too.
貴様も知りたいはずだ。恋の味が
Oh, is he gonna get ensnared?
隠そうとも知っておるぞ。甘き恋の沼にて溺れるシャノンを見てそなたは羨ましがっている。恋の味を知りたくてうずうずしておるのよ。
やめろ。やめろ。僕を再び籠絡するつもりか。
Yes.
僕はお前を楽しませるためのおもちゃになり果てたりしない。
She's clearly evil and the villain of this game if she exists. What? She's cute. Wait, so you don't like her, Lokaru? Huh? But things will get fucked up even more.
ならばシャノンで満足するとしよう。まいた種はそなただけではないのでな。時には実を結ばぬ果実もある。鍵を手にせし者は以下に従いて
Sure, what
黄
Beatrice
金
have
鏡へ
missed too much
旅
in
立つ
between. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
第一の晩に鍵の選びし6人を生贄に捧げよ。
捧げよう、捧げよう。
第二の晩に残されし者は
Baron Castle? Oh, no, I'm not gonna mention her name. I mean, her name was dropped, alright? No. But yeah, Baron Castle is also fun. Quote unquote fun. The witch recited the epitaph again. It was so sudden and diverged so strongly from the current topic. However, that challenging smile made it seem almost as though she was using that epitaph as a threat against Kanon. I mean, she basically literally just said that on the second twilight, those who remain shall tear apart the two who are close are gonna be Shannon and George. She basically just said this. She was like, yeah, I planted a seed, another seed, and that other seed is definitely Shannon. So I think, or do you think it was the seed planted in Jessica? No, I don't think so.
わからぬかこの碑文の儀式を成し遂げるには
Oh! Never mind, she's gonna explain
寄
herself.
り添う二人を生贄に捧げねばならぬ寄り添う二人は誰でもよい
I would have told her get lost. No, what? She's cute.
夫婦でもよいし恋人同
Here we
士でも
go,
よい
here we go, here we go.
誰を選ぶかは儀式のルールにのっとりわらわが決まり
Here
に
we
決
go.
めてよいこと
Okay,
になってい
it's
る
definitely Shannon.
今のシャノンならこれほ
Here
ど
we
ふさわしい
go.
第二の番の生贄もないとは思
Yeah,
わ
Kanon
ぬ
can
か
disobey. If he decides to remain as furniture, that is right. He can disobey if he's like, no, fuck, I'm not furniture. She's not dirty. Kanon realized something. Until today, he thought he'd given up everything else and lived as furniture, acting like furniture. But in reality, that wasn't true. He loved Shannon too dearly, and therefore, when Shannon was in pain, Kanon shared in that. If only Shannon had continued to live as furniture. She's cute, but I want to kill my sister and twist her face. No! She's cute! Indifferently, like Kanon, without any regrets in this world, he wouldn't have had to be in so much pain. There's poop raining from above! Nice quote. The witch planned a toy with Shannon, who had known the taste of love. No, whom she had taught the taste of love as she killed her. She wouldn't be welcomed into the Golden Land and granted a compassionate release. Instead, if the witch had her way, she'd be used as a sacrifice, subject to the atmosphere of Oh, okay! So only the people who survive at the end, they will be invited to the Golden Land. That's why we didn't see the adults in there. Oh! So only Butler, Jessica, George, and Maria were there in the Golden Land. Because they were the people that got... I don't know how they got killed. Oh! So if you become a sacrifice, then... fuck you? And then the people... Oh, wait. And then the people in the Golden Land can be like, okay. I can resurrect all of them. Oh, okay. And they didn't do that yet. They didn't do that. They got mauled by the devils. Yeah, that is true. But the thing is, how did they actually die? If we think that it wasn't witches. Dum. Ah, don't load. What? Do not load. We're safe. And this witch would probably make Shannon meet this horrible fate for no reason other than that it was amusing to her. No, wait, we saw Shannon, right? She was also at the end, so they actually revived everyone. Never mind. They actually revived everyone else. Like in the Golden Land, quote unquote. Yeah, they got kinda revived in the Golden Land. And if Battler would have been like, yeah, I believe in witches, everyone would be like happily living there. Furthermore, she was threatening to do this so that she couldn't make Kanon, who had never submitted to the witch, finally give in. It was that simple. Yeah, my brain is not working anymore. It's what? Oh god, it's almost 11 p.m. 11 p.m. In the end, though, he had tried to resist the witch and avoid pleasing her. He had only made things more amusing for her. Shit, so we won't get to any killings today. Oh, I'm sad. After all, he was furniture. No, a toy. They were nothing but toys, meant only to distract her from her boredom. Yeah, 11 p.m. It's like... See, my brain is thinking German and English at the same time right now. And then there's also the Japanese mixing into. Oh, you will definitely choose her. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, without even a fragment of elegance, the witch sneered at Kanon and laughed indecently. That's right, she predicted Kanon's submission even before it made the decision himself. Kanon, just to get down on both knees. He's kneeling! He's gonna lick her feet! It didn't matter what happened to himself. However, the one thing he couldn't bear to see was Shana, who had given him his only reason to live during his days as furniture being toyed like this. Dangly panish! That's why kissing the shoes of the witch was an easy oath for Kanon to make. When his quivering lips actually touched the witch's shoe, Beatrice let a look of ecstasy rise to her face, then laughed with a voice filled to bursting. At that moment, the witch, who had grown bored of life after 1,000 years, was completely filled with the evil emotion that she lived for. Lick my feet, scumbag. When lunch ended, the relatives moved to the parlor. Rosa had bought a high-class brand of black tea from a famous store in Ginza. It had been served and the parlor was filled with a pleasant aroma. Okay, so this is like in episode 1. Gotcha. Since the children were there too, the adults tried to interact like normal relatives on the surface, talking peacefully about recent events and how the children were growing up. Oh, there won't be a beach episode because it's already raining. Okay, nice. It started raining, so the children couldn't do anything but sit here like this, watching TV, unable to go outside. Oh no, how sad. Maria was apparently a TV kid, and she kept watching a boring daytime program without getting bored, giggling all by herself. That is creepy. At first, Bella joined in, seeming to deepen his relationship with Maria. But he had gotten up early that morning and was gradually hit by a wave of drowsiness. Me too, I'm also getting hungry. So I think we're gonna continue this for 15 more minutes.
Oh,
then
yeah.
I mean, then it's been 4 hours, so it's fine.
朝がずいぶん早かったんじゃないのかい?
Yes, I did. It was 6 a.m. When did you get up today, guys? For me, it was 6 a.m.
雨の音を聞いてるうちに眠くなってきちまった。
緊張あんだけ態度でかそうにしてて緊張なんてしてたのかよ。
Oh, that's also pretty early.
一応俺なりにはな。
Don't yawn, Bella. I need to yawn too. No. No. Too late. 4 a.m. Then gave up staying awake and went back to bed. Oh God. 4 a.m. Bella gave another great yawn and slowly lay down on the sofa. He really did look tired. Georgia and the others had tried talking to him, thinking it was a sign of boredom, but when he realized he really was sleepy, they decided to let him be. Oh, that didn't happen in episode 1, did it?
Oh yeah.
No!
食事の後にすぐ横になるとサバになると申しますよ。
Out the mackerel lady.
冗談ですね。ゴーダさん、今夜は子牛のステーキだって言ってたぜ。
No, not a cow.
サバのステーキになっちまう。
You'll become a mackerel.
熊沢さん、こいつ本当に眠いらしい。 毛布を持ってきてあげてくれないかな。
モフモフ。
さあ、どうぞ。
Kumasawa brought a blanket over from the shelf. The large parlor wasn't cold, but the air had gotten a little chilly. So when Battler took the blanket, he immediately wrapped himself up in like a turtle. Fish!
本当に眠かったんだね。何時かに起きる？起こしてあげるよ。
いや、特に希望は。なんか用があったら起こしてくれりゃいいし。
Is he gonna sleep through everything, through all of the murders?
何にもねえんなら、ずっと眠らせてくれりゃいいぜ。
Oh, or maybe this is when they were switched to the chessboard again. Is that why he's no? That's a nice blanket.
お昼ね。マリアもする。こらマリア。
Good night, Maria.
バトラは眠いんだから放っておいてあげなきゃ。熊沢さん、もう一枚毛布をもらえるかな。
I was doubtful whether Maria really wanted to take a nap. She probably saw Bella wrapped up in a blanket and wanted to do the same. When she received the blanket from Kumasawa, she joyfully wrapped herself up in it and set up camp again in front of the TV. Ah, she's really a TV kid!
せっかく6年ぶりにいとこがみんな揃ったってのによ。こいつ、今回の親族会議の主賓だって自覚全然ねえな。
Yeah, but he wasn't sleepy in the first
聞こえてる
episode.
ぞ。
Excuse me? Are you not voicing this battle? We took it easy and eat lunch, and there's even a typhoon and rain outside now. Ah.
何もすることがねえってことはつまり俺の出番じゃねえってことさ。
Good damn it, Battler.
それはどうかな。何も起こらないから何もしないなんて受け身の姿勢じゃ人生は退屈だよ。
Kinda depends, right?
違うぜ。そういう、なんつうのかな。こういう時、俺はこう思う。
Oh no, is he gonna flip the chessboard
出番
already?
じゃねえんだよ。
See, this is like a little bit chessboard thingy. It's not my turn yet, cause right now it's still Beatrice's turn.
こいつがお芝居だったならさ、俺の出番じゃねえってことなんだよ。だったら、舞台袖でおとなしくしてるに限るってわけさ。
Why is he talking about plays now? Excuse me?
自分の人生はいつだって自分が主人公だろ。そんな脇役根性でどうすんだよ。
I mean, he kinda is.
自分から進んで舞台に上がらなきゃ。
But does this battler realize this? I don't think he does.
そういう意味じゃねえ。
I don't think he does.
今は俺の出番じゃねえって言いたいのさ。
Yo, you said this for the third time. Oh, we might actually switch to the other battler.
眠くて思考がめちゃくちゃだ。勘弁してくれ。
Okay, let's see if we're good. Munya, munya. Let's see if he's gonna know.
確かに眠くてなんだか尻滅裂なことを言ってるね。もうそっとしてあげようよ。
You might switch to the other one.
自分の人生はいつだって自分が主人公だよ。ちょっとそのあたり本格的にバトラーと議論したいけどな。
Not in this close-up world, you're right, and just go.
寝ぼけてるだ
He
け
may
だ
not
よ。
realize, but if that's how he lives his life.
深く考えちゃダメさ。
なんかさ、自分は主役になれないから舞台に上がりたくないみたいな根性、なぜだかすっげえうぜえって思った。
Damn, Jessica. With distant eyes, Jessica gazed out the window at the grey rose garden obscured by rain. She put her forehead up against the glass. The pleasantly cool sensation seemed to chase away memories she was trying to forget.
まだ君の出番じゃなかったってことなのか。
え？
じゃあいつ君は舞台に上がる
I'm so confused. In that case, who the heck is the main character on the stage? Oh, we're switching. We're actually switching. So, okay, so when he becomes sleepy, he's gonna switch here? What?
もうやりたい放題じゃねえかよ。
え？
なんだこりゃよ。めちゃくちゃじゃねえか。
Oh? He's probably like, why the fuck are you there as the 19th person?
そなたがわらわを否定する根拠。
Yep.
18人だの19
It's
人だのと
exactly
いう
that.
理論
Yup.
が実に滑稽だったのでな。指し手を変えてみたまでよ。
She's so sneaky.
そなたがわらわを否定する最大の根拠は単にわらわが駒として
現場にいなかった
からというだけのこと。
19th person.
ならばこうしてクイーンを先に刺せばいいだけの話では
She's like, I'm gonna troll you, Battler.
初手にてクイーンに道を開けるはチェスの王道ではないか。
ふざけやがってこんなの認められるわけねえじゃねえかよ。魔女が歩いて玄関からやってきただと。
Yes, exactly.
ふざけるじゃね
え。I mean, he has to deny that. He has to be like, yeah, this can't be possible, but how will he do that?
前回のゲームではそなたに散々自由に手を進めさせたぞ。こたびはわらわがそなたの手に合わせて駒を動かしたに過ぎん。
She was like, I'm gonna do the opening, right? And Battler was like, yeah, yeah, sure, go ahead.
初手にてもう降参か。
ダメだ、ダメだぜ。
ふざけるな。誰が降参なんかするかってんだ。上等な指し手だぜ。好きに進めればいいじゃねえか。なるほどな。まだまだお前の手番は終わってないってわけだ。好きに手を進めりゃいい。
This is the song that I won't get out of my head.
今のうちに十分な陣形を築いとけ。俺が必ずしのぐ。必ず詰める。言い訳なんてされたくねえ。存分に来やがるってんだ。まだまだこの程度じゃ魔女なんて認められるわけがねえぜ。
You sure?
そうさ。さっきマリアのお菓子を魔法で直したように見えたが。
Oh, he's gonna tell like, yeah, you're gonna switch them out.
実は同じお菓子をもう一つ懐に忍ばせていて、芝居がかった方法ですり替えて。あたかそうさ、そうに決まってる。ダメだぜ。全然ダメだぜ。
ほほう。ローザは歌詞が蝶に散る瞬間を見たぞ。
It was just parlor magic.
知らねえよ。そんなのは幻覚か手品か。さもなきゃ。
They all ate weird mushrooms.
大した問題じゃねえ。
説明のつかぬ部分はさまつと切り捨て。
Okay, I can't explain it. Whatever. I didn't see that.
それがそなたの受け手であるな。
She's like, you're stupid, bro.
後ろ宮バトラー。
Butler. Oh, things will get so much more interesting, guys.
まだ先だぞ。もうしばらくわらわの手番を進めさせてもらう。まだまだこれからだぞ。魔女の手番は。
Can also saw Beatrice's last episode. We're all assuming the narrative is fishy. Yup. The narrative seems to be pretty fishy. But this is a great point to stop, guys. This is a great point to stop. Are we gonna start with Kinzo? Beatrice! No, that's not Kinzo. But this is a nice point to stop. And things will get even more fucked up when the Twilights are actually happening. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me already head over here. And then I'm gonna check who we gonna raid. Let me see, let me see. Yeah, things will get so fucked up. Oh, we can raid my friend Snow. We can raid my friend Snow. He's playing some Apex. Ah, he might stop. Oh, he kind of started streaming at the same time as I. We're gonna raid. I only see like, oh god, he has so many ads running. We're gonna raid my friend Snow. You also have to get on with your dinner. I also should eat, but it's 11 PM. I normally don't eat at this time, but I didn't have any dinner yet. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow there's another fucking fucking app! I just watched the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse app. Across the Spider-Verse. What is this? Now I have to watch too? But yeah, tomorrow there won't be any stream. I will be streaming on Saturday again. I'm not sure if I will stream Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe I will just stream some more Umineko. I might stream some more Umineko. But yeah, I hope you're gonna have a great rest of the day, evening, nighttime, morning, afternoon, whatever time zone you are from. And hopefully I will see you around. Pui pui.